Hi everyone, I hope you are enjoying the coverage of the FIDE World Cup 2025 in Goa, India. Look at the beautiful place I am in right now. While we are on this break, I want to tell you that Chessbase has just launched the Chessbase version, the newest version, Chessbase 2026 and Mega 26, Mega Database 2026 on 12th of November. Earlier, Chessbase used to launch a version every 2 years. But now, starting from this year, it will be launched every year, just like Mega Database. Hence, from Chessbase 18, we have now launched to Chessbase 26. Then it will happen Chessbase 27 and so on. Mega Database is world's largest chess database and has more than 11.7 million games and 114,000 annotated games. What are the newest features in Chessbase 26? Well, here's a short video for you to know all about it.
Chessbase 26 is here, starting with the enhanced opening report. Rating-based statistics for your favorite openings, instructive tactical training built right in, the history of each opening, its pioneers, and a fashion chart showing popularity over time. Then we have the Monte Carlo analysis, simulating thousands of games, defining practical chances and typical maneuvers. Also, new detection of duplicate games, AI description of plans, real-time ray tracing, and more. Chessbase 26. Expand your chess horizon.
Want to play chess but don't know how to get started? Try chess.com. Play for free against someone at your level or challenge one of our friendly computer bots. Trying to improve your chess? Learn the Queen's Gambit and other openings with guided interactive lessons. Like chess but don't want the pressure of playing games? Chess.com has hundreds of thousands of fun puzzles to help you relax and sharpen your mind. Play your friends, make new ones around the world, follow the latest games, and more. Sign up and play for free at chess.com today. A premium membership at chess.com will help you improve your game with full access to a powerful set of learning tools. Unlimited tactics let you practice like a master, with more than 50,000 puzzles to challenge you at every level. Our library of interactive chess lessons, created by master coaches, will enhance every aspect of your game. And after each game you play, the computer analysis feature will give you feedback on every move you play, turning every game into a chance to learn. And that's not all. Premium benefits also include unlimited tournaments, video lessons, the Opening Explorer, and much, much more. Upgrade now to take your game to the next level.
The crucible of competition. The eyes of the world. Goa, India hosts the 2025 FIDE World Cup, where over 200 of the top chess players in the world face off in an 8-round knockout tournament.
This queen has nowhere to go. That is the end.
Excellence, perseverance, and stamina bring glory, national pride, and a spot at the illustrious Candidates Tournament. The globe's best chess players hope to add their name to the list of champions.
Woo, he made a move in 1 second.
The 2025 FIDE World Cup. Let's get these games started.
The most prestigious tournament in chess has come to India, the home of chess.
अरे यार देगी अरे क्यों चाल्यो घोड़ो
Yes! 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 Yes!
चेस 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 खेल ये हमारा है। आओ दुनिया वालों ये वेलकम तुम्हारा है। अपना गेम भारी है, हैंडशेक की बारी है, अब इंडिया बोलेगा। It's your move, it's your move, गोवा कर रहा है वेट। It's your move, come 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 don't be late। It's your move, ए तो boy code।
चतुरंग के सारे रंग सदियों से हैं अपने संग। शतरंज बिछता है हर आंगन, विश्व को दिया हमने विश्वनाथन।
डंका बजा है, गोवा सजा है, खेल जमेगा खूब। It's your move, हो न जाए चेकमेट। It's your move, चेक में भी होगा चेस। It's your move, गोवा कर रहा है वेट। It's your move, come 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 don't be late। It's your move, इसको कर दो। It's your move, एक दो ढाई। It's your move, it's your move, it's your move, it's your move, it's your move।
The FIDE World Cup 2025, starting from 31st October to 27th November in Goa, India.
It's your move।
Welcome to Game 2 of the finals of the FIDE World Cup here in Goa. This might be the last day that we are doing this broadcast. We'll see if it goes into tie breaks, but that is to watch out. VE versus Sindarov is a very, very important match to decide who becomes the champion of the FIDE World Cup. And we'll see if VE can do something no other Chinese player has done. Because remember, Ding Liren has lost twice in the finals of the FIDE World Cup. VE, can he top that? We'll find out. That's going to determine the champion. But remember, these two players have already qualified to the candidates. In the other match, the third place match, is very important. We will see Norderberg Yakubboev versus Esipenko. Remember, both of these players got married recently in the last couple of months. Lady luck will shine on which player? We will watch out, because Esipenko has one game when his rook was captured by his knight when he blundered the rook. But yesterday, he managed to trap the knight and win the game. Let's see if Esipenko makes it through and becomes the first Russian player to qualify to the candidates. Otherwise, we will have no Russian player in the candidates again for the first time ever. We'll find out what's going to happen. Lastly, Wei is the only unbeaten player who's still alive. Will that change tonight? We'll watch out. Back to you guys in the studio.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to what could be the final day of the FIDE World Cup 2025. What a tournament it's been, and you can see 4 players about to enter the playing arena, and it's going to be an exciting day. We're going to have 4 amazing panelists, or 3 amazing and 1 NM. It is Sahaj, Grover, Amruta and Sagar. Bhai, क्या लग रहा है भाई, आज क्या होगा?
4 players के साथ साथ एक commentator भी enter करते हुए एकदम fast. Welcome Sagar bhai, कैसे हो?
Hello.
How is it going?
Bhai, I am super excited for today. Today could be the last day of the FIDE World Cup.
भाई साहब, क्या ही दिन हो सकता है भाई, आखिरी दिन, इतने दिन हो गए भाई. I think what's the date today? 25th, 25 days even here. Amruta, कैसा रहा experience?
Exactly guys, first of all a big thanks to everyone for being with us throughout this journey. सोचा ही नहीं कि आज का last day हो सकता है, but you know it has been very exciting of course for all of us.
तुमने सोचा नहीं, पर ये बहुत लोग बहुत दिनों से सोच रहे हैं।
साहिल भाई का तो जाना है जल्दी ही, आज क्या रिवील करने वाले हैं?
साहिल भाई के other commitments है ना आजकल। We heard, I'm sure people in the chat, people in the audience know what I'm talking about.
Big reveal
हुआ भाई कल, आज date reveal भी होगा
भाई। पहले
आज तो please stay tuned।
पहले जरा गेम देख ले भाई, आज बेचारे वही कह रहा होगा भाई तुम मेरा तो गेम देखो भाई, क्या गेम खेला होगा कल।
गेम के बाद ही तो गेम देखेंगे।
हाँ,
it will be so much fun।
Look at this, we have VE on the board already, but a question to everyone in the chat. Can you guess today's guest?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yesterday
Okay.
was such a banger, yeah. Like the guest was Abhinav Bindra, one of the sporting legends of Indian sports.
Today also we have a sports person, but I don't know if they will be able to guess. क्या लगता है किसी ने?
Oh, no chance of guessing. Yeah, I mean, you know, the
कुछ
stars
hint
have
तो देते हैं,
aligned.
कुछ hint देते हैं.
Hint? अच्छा.
I'm guessing Sahil and Sahaj to be very bad at that sport, and Sagar is always awesome at everything.
So chess?
Chess में तो भाई नहीं.
बेचारे उनको.
But I
miss
think
किया.
I am very, very bad at that sport indeed. Yes, I mean it's not a surprise. But what are the guesses?
Guesses: Mary Kom, Virat Kohli.
Mary Kom.
Cricket में तो ठीक हूँ मैं.
Not far.
You're getting close. Oh, somebody guessed the sport right.
Sport guess किया
Badminton. Anand ji, क्या बात है?
क्या बात है?
By the way, what a camera angle of Yakubboev, do or die for him
PV
today.
Sindhu,
Bhai,
close,
bata
close.
do.
Oh, we got the answer by Narayanans. Who found it? Saina Nehwal.
Arey, let's go. Saina Nehwal in the house. Yeah, last time, this end of the World Cup is turning into a beautiful gathering of guests here, yeah?
Of course, so many famous personalities of so many established players from different disciplines. Very, very nice to see. Have you ever met Saina Nehwal, Amrita ji?
No, not me, but I remember Sagar when he was in the, Thane at training camp for badminton. Earlier he was into badminton much more. So at that point of time, was Saina Nehwal there, Sagar?
I think she was practicing. She was very good. Like there was like an advanced batch. I was maybe in the beginners batch. So let's not go there, guys. It seems like today, this is my feeling, Nodirbek Yakubboev will go all out, guys. He's 1 point down. It's his final chance to get to the candidates. It's a super important day for him.
Yeah, and he was almost through, right? When you qualify for the semi-finals, you feel ki bhai, I'm almost there. You start dreaming of yourself in the candidates, and now you're on the brink of elimination. He has to go all in. Luckily, he has the white pieces.
Yeah, today he has the white pieces, and this will be a super critical game for Andre Esipenko because he cannot relax just yet. Although he has a 1 point lead, needs just a draw. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
And in the other game, guys, do you think it will be a quick draw between Wei and Sindarov, or do you think it will be a big fight?
I think it will be a fight, but I am predicting this match to go into tie breaks for sure.
Tie breaks तो है, लेकिन 31st move तक do we have to wait और फटाफट हो जाएगा?
I think it will be, I think Wei will push for a bit. I think he will opt for some solid opening and he will try to push on that, 0.1, 0.2 type of position. But I do have a feeling that we are going into tie breaks and the decider will be tomorrow.
And the guests are coming. The guests are coming in. And there we see Saina Nehwal entering in along with all the dignitaries of AICF and FIDE.
मैं क्या था मिल के आता हूँ, then I realized 15 मिनट का delay है.
Yeah, I hope that she actually comes here. Yeah, kabhi to like fan zone and all. It would be so cool if she comes here. But by the way, in the fan zone, we have some very special guests sitting in the back there. We have Javokir's team members. There we have Mukhuddin, Madamino, and we have Javokir's brother, younger brother there. Hello guys, how are you?
Let's give them a round of applause, everyone. Let's go.
They have played a huge role in the success of Javokir reaching here to the finals, and it's such a proud moment for them today. I hope that we'll be able to enjoy some chess. Maybe it'll be a fighting game. Maybe it'll be a quick draw. I don't know.
Yeah, once the opening starts and if they are here, maybe we could give them the mic and talk to them for a while.
And meanwhile, guys, the opening move is going to be made on the board there.
We have a lot of people
so many
today.
Wow, that's so nice to see. Yeah, it's so nice to see that so many journalists and fans have turned up.
Sagar, today if Saina actually comes with a badminton racket and then makes the E4 or D4 move with the racket,
अरे अमृता तुम्हारे दिमाग में ऐसा आइडिया आता है किधर से?
Creative है लेकिन.
I have been weird always.
Very interesting point here is that Javokir has lost just one game in the entire World Cup.
Wow.
And that was against Jospem in one of the tie breaks.
And that was so dangerous, right? Because it was the first game and then he had to win on demand and come back.
Absolutely. And he did. And Wei Yi, on the other hand, has not lost a single game in the entire World Cup.
And he's the only one, right, by now? Or
Has
Sindar?
to be.
No,
Has to
wait.
be.
Yeah.
Sindarov has lost just one game.
I think,
And Wei Yi has lost 0. I would say that, in that rook blunder thing, Wei Yi came very, very close to losing one match, but it didn't happen.
A handshake
Handshake
there.
over there.
And let's see what Saina will play. I think she'll go 1 e4. That's the
Yeah.
safe move to make.
Do you think she would have an online rating by any chance?
Well, you remember she was the owner of the quintessential queens in Chess Super League. So
I
she did get some touch.
Wei Yi is
E4.
Wei Yi is telling her exactly what he wants to play today, and I am
Man.
predicting 1 e4.
That's amazing. Sagar, I'm sure like somewhere you would be feeling, यार एक बैडमिंटन का एक गेम खेलने मिलता था तो क्या ही मजा आता था. But
अरे अमृता खाली फोकट में लव 15 लव या 11 लव पे हार जाता था. So better not.
नहीं but चलता है ना.
And a handshake. We have lift off here at this point, and Wei Yi opens with pawn to e4. Let's go.
Okay, Sicilian or not?
E5, yeah? I think...
Solid.
Solid, yeah. Nobody wants to risk anything today, I think.
Super solid. I'm predicting a Spanish or an Italian. Let's go with knight f3 and done. Petrov to nahi khelega bhai Wei Yi ke saath for sure, because Petrov has been employed by Wei Yi in this entirety of World Cup, and he goes knight c6. No Petrov today. And now the question is, does he go Spanish with bishop b5 or does he go Italian? Oh wait, he goes 4 knights.
c3. Don't tell me if he plays a3 the next move.
I would
Knight
be
f6, and they're playing this kind of this safe line with 4 knights on the board, and bishop b5. I think this line we did see, right, between Sindarov and Yakubboev. Sindarov played it with white.
Yes, and I believe Yakubboev responded with knight to d4.
Correct.
And then Sindarov took knight d4, and it fizzled out into a very, very safe, solid draw. And he goes for the same line.
Ooh. And guys, will we see this drawing line with bishop c4? Remember, we were talking about this super sharp line with bishop c4, bishop c5, knight e5, queen e7. No, he takes on d4. Oh, he's playing this. Oh, this is this.
Acha, the queen e6, queen e5.
No, not that.
Super safe choice by Wei Yi. I think he's also okay with going into the tie breaks. यहाँ पर मतलब जीतने के लिए खेलना is super difficult. He goes e takes d4, and now e5 is what I will be expecting, and played.
Very popular opening at the World Cup, yeah?
And pawn push to e5, pawn to c3, takes on c3 here, takes on f6. We have seen this happening before. And takes on c3. We are seeing this again. Sahil Bhai, Amruta. The move has happened here. Takes on c3. Bishop to c5 is on the board. And the f2 pawn is hanging. And guys, we are in for a treat here as the one and only Saina Nehwal has entered the fan zone.
Whoa.
Let's have a big round of applause. And as the finals of the FIDE World Cup is in progress, it gives us so much joy to have Saina here. Saina, thank you so much for being here in Goa.
Thank you so much for having me, FIDE. And it's nice that badminton ki to kabhi kari nahi commentary, but I think I'm here today doing the sort of what commentary for chess.
Yeah,
Looking forward
actually,
to
we're
it.
very happy to have you. We were talking about you, and we were even discussing that whether you'll bring the badminton racket to make the first move.
Yeah, I'm sure आप chess का board लेके आते हो और मैं badminton racket लेके आती तो अच्छा रहता हो.
But Saina, how did you find the overall kind of environment? Today is like a high pressure day. You yourself played at so many high pressure finals, and what did you feel being inside that venue?
I can definitely understand what meaning the players go through. It's not easy. You'll have to think a lot. You'll have to think in chess, especially. You are thinking about the next 2-3 moves. Okay, in badminton, you just have the stamina to think about the next point. But in chess, you have to be really fast to think about the next 2-3 moves, which is very tough. It's not easy, and at the same time, you have to really show that you're calm, relaxed, and holding your nerves, because that is the only thing even we are not good at. We show it immediately after getting a point. That expression is always there. But I see in chess players, even if they're a little bit down or they're winning, the face is just same.
Poker face.
I'm so impressed with that. I can only think how much meditation they must be doing to keep that kind of face. It's not easy, but that's what sport is all about. It's challenging, it's tough, you have to be disciplined, and that's when you get results. And I think the players who are playing the finals, today it was like, I'm entering the Olympic Stadium finals or something like that. The field was just, you get goosebumps when you enter in such hall. Yeah, it was very special for me. Yeah.
That's so nice. We also saw that your mother was there, right? You've not come alone here.
I never go alone. She's always there from my first match to today's first commentary.
Wow.
She's always there, and I'm thankful to her for making me what I am today. In fact, when I started playing, I didn't have any role model to look up to. It was all about, playing for fun, just time pass. But she was someone like summer camp से ही सोच लिया था कि ये Olympic champion बनेगी, और ये मुझे obviously she must be feeling कि मुझे proud करेगी and all that. But I didn't know that कि उन्होंने ये first 2 months of summer camp में ही सोच लिया. Being a housewife, I was so surprised. And just imagine someone's manifestation कितना ट्रू हो सकता है कि आप सोचिए 24 साल पहले सोच रहे हैं ये चीज़ें, और 10-12 साल बाद मैं ओलंपिक्स भी खेल रही हूँ, एंड आई बिकम वर्ल्ड नंबर 1 इन बैडमिंटन. आई मीन ऑल थैंक्स टू हर बिलीफ. नहीं तो काफ़ी बच्चे जो मेरे साथ खेलते थे सब पढ़ाई में चले गए थे, इंजीनियरिंग या डॉक्टर में. मेरे पापा साइंटिस्ट हैं, तो मुझे भी लग रहा था कि मैं डॉक्टर बनूंगी. बट आई डिडंट नो कि जो भगवान का प्लान है वो मेरी मम्मी का प्लान है.
Such an amazing
Can we have a
story
round
for
of
this
applause
story.
for Auntie here? It's amazing. She's here in the venue, and so glad to have her here. That just shows कि एक parent का role कितना critical है to make a champion and eventually give something to the country that makes the country so proud, right? Like, it's amazing.
Definitely, it is next to unbelievable for me, because I didn't believe at that point of time कि हम चाइना, कोरिया, जापान को हरा सकते हैं. बैडमिंटन में तो टॉप 10 में एक टाइम ऐसा आया कि 8 चाइनीज़ प्लेयर थे. मैं और टीना बॉर्न डेनमार्क की प्लेयर हैं, जो हम दो उनके बीच में फंसे रहते थे. क्वार्टर्स, सेमीज एंड फाइनल जब देखो चाइना चाइना चाइना, वही येलो शर्ट. आई वाज लाइक नो, अगेन एवरी टूर्नामेंट 17 सुपर सीरीज, यू जस्ट फेसिंग देम. लेकिन एक बार जीत के बाद ये ज़रूर मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस आया कि येस वी कैन डिफीट देम. एंड मेहनत करनी चाहिए जितना हो सके, अपने आप पे भरोसा रखने चाहिए कि वो भी इंसान ही हैं, रोबोट्स नहीं हैं. दे आर ऑल्सो, क्योंकि हमें कभी कभी लगता है कि वो मशीन की तरह सब जगह हैं, सब कुछ उठा रहे हैं. बट इफ़ यू आर केपेबल ऑफ पुशिंग हार्ड, इट्स एवरीथिंग इज़ पॉसिबल. मैं कर सकती हूँ, तो आई थिंक हम सब में वो टैलेंट है, वो कैपेबिलिटी है, वो स्ट्रेंथ है कि हम एक्सपोर्टिंग नेशन बन सकते हैं. फ्यूचर में हम भी चाइना, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, अमेरिका, इन कंट्री को फाइट दे सकते हैं. डेफिनेटली.
सो अमेजिंग, सो इंस्पायरिंग, ऑल दैट यू हैव अचीव्ड. एंड साइना, हमको पता है कि आपका चेस के साथ जो रिलेशनशिप है वो थोड़ा सा पहले भी था. यू रिमेंबर चेस सुपर लीग हुआ था, यू वर पार्ट ऑफ वन ऑफ द टीम्स, क्वींट एसेंशियल क्वींस, बट इट वाज 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
तो चेस के साथ बाद में आपने कभी खेला ऐसे थोड़ा बहुत चेस या?
मैं खेलना चाहती थी, बट एक्चुअली उस टाइम पे मैं बैडमिंटन भी खेल रही थी, तो थोड़ा टाइम मुझे कम मिला टू एक्चुअली गो एंड प्ले. बट आई वाज फॉलोइंग द रिजल्ट्स एंड इट वाज क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग. बट अब अगर मुझे मौका मिलेगा तो आई विल ट्राई एंड प्ले, बिकॉज इट लुक्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. एंड मुझे मौका मिलेगा तो मैं ज़रूर चेस खेलना चाहूँगी. चेस की लीग की टीम के साथ एसोसिएट होना चाहूँगी. वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग गेम आई वुड से. और आप यूट्यूब पे आप लोग ही छा रहे हैं अभी तो. सब जगह आप लोगों की कमेंट्री ही है एंड इट मेक्स इट इवन मोर स्पेशल कि आप गेम को इतना अच्छी तरह आगे ले जा रहे हैं.
Thank you so much. But I also have a question to you that knockouts are not very common in chess. We have only some tournaments जहाँ पे ऐसा होता है and सबसे crucial moment पे जब knockout होते हैं तब like how have you dealt with it, and maybe we would love to hear your perspective.
So knockouts, I think regular super series में तो you have opportunity to play again and again in a year. So as I mentioned कि 16-17 tournaments होते हैं साल में, तो you have a chance to think about कि next tournament के लिए I have to be ready next week and I have to play the same opponents again. लेकिन अगर Olympics में ऐसा knockout हो जाता है, that is when the big heartbreak is. You work for that for almost all your career and you are like यही मेरा एक aim है कि I have to get the medal. And first Olympic medal, I was so close to getting the medal. I was 18 years old. And everyone was so confident साइना को आ जाएगा बीजिंग में ओलंपिक मेडल एंड आई वाज आल्सो वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट. लेकिन आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं मैंने वो बचपना कर दिया एंड आई जस्ट lost the match from 11-3 up to 21-13. I just got 2 points after that. I can't believe it and I can't forget that match till now, even after having the Olympic medal. तो imagine जो torture रह जाता है, जो sleepless nights रह जाती है after losing like that. एंड एक और इंसिडेंट हुआ मेरे साथ ओलंपिक्स में ही जहाँ आई ब्रोक माई नी, मतलब वहाँ पे मेरे एक्स्ट्रा बोन ग्रोथ हुआ था एंड वो भी ओलंपिक में ही टॉर्चर हुआ मेरे साथ नेक्स्ट ओलंपिक्स में, जहाँ पे आई वाज रैंक्ड 2 एंड इतने सारे टूर्नामेंट्स जीते मैंने. उससे पहले वर्ल्ड नंबर 1 भी बनी मैं. तो एवरीवन वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग कि लास्ट टाइम ब्रॉन्ज मेडल आया था तो मे बी इस टाइम आई विल गो फॉर बेटर मेडल. बट इट जस्ट यू कांट फॉरगेट दोज मेमोरीज एंड ऑलवेज व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट इट फील्स सो इमोशनल क्योंकि आप खेलते ही उसी एक बिग टूर्नामेंट के लिए हैं. व्हेन आई गॉट दैट मेडल आई वाज जस्ट नॉट बिलीविंग इट. हम सब रो रहे थे स्टेडियम में. इनफैक्ट लंदन में स्टेडियम पैक था. देयर वर सो मेनी इंडियंस एंड माय कोचेस एवरीवन वर लाइक वाओ बैडमिंटन में फर्स्ट मेडल आया है इंडिया को. एंड हंसना है या रोना है, आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू विद दैट. इट वाज सच अ स्पेशल मेडल फॉर अस. इवन व्हेन आई लुक एट इट नाउ आई एम लाइक एक्चुअली मेरे पास ये मेडल है. बिकॉज व्हेन आई शुड रीड इन द बुक्स के मिल्खा सिंह जी और पीटी उषा जी ने जस्ट मिस कर दिया मेडल एंड हाउ इट मस्ट बी फॉर देम. दे माइट शो दे आर वेरी हैप्पी एंड ओके अबाउट इट आफ्टर सो मेनी ईयर्स. बट डेफिनेटली अगर कोई बात करता होगा या रात में सोने जाते होंगे तो दे मस्ट बी थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट मेडल. तो प्लेयर को इतना इंपॉर्टेंट होता है एक मेडल. एंड व्हेन यू गो थ्रू सच डिफिकल्ट ट्रेनिंग सेशंस डे इन डे आउट, इतना स्ट्रिक्ट regime ऑफ योर डाइट एंड सैक्रिफाइसिंग सो मैनी थिंग्स, अगर वहाँ पे ही नहीं आपका सही से बैठता मौका, इट फील्स वेरी 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 सैड. मतलब एक्सप्लेन करने भी मुश्किल हो जाता है. सो मुझे पता है एक प्लेयर का दुख क्या होता है. एंड देन इफ़ यू कम बैक आउट ऑफ इट एंड विन अगेन, दैट शोज़ हाउ स्ट्रॉन्ग यू आर बिकॉज इट्स लाइक योर जॉब एंड यू शुड नेवर थिंक दैट कि मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ या नहीं कर सकता हूँ. ऑल ऑफ अस आर केपेबल एंड आई एम सो प्राउड कि मैं एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन हूँ. एंड अगला जन्म हुआ तो भी आई वुड लाइक टू बी अ स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन. आई जस्ट लव इट so much.
Saina, now you are like a role model for so many youngsters, right? Who look up to you. If you had to give them one piece of advice, who really want to enter sports, what would that be?
हाँ, तो आई थिंक आपने मेरे मैचेस थोड़े बहुत देखे भी होंगे. तो आई एम नॉट समवन हु इज़ वेरी टैलेंटेड बट आई एम अ ग्रेट पर्सन हु वर्क्स वेरी हार्ड एंड कोचेस को भी बोलना पड़ता है कभी कभी कम मेहनत करेगी तो भी चलेगा. सो आई थिंक कीप वर्किंग हार्ड. जो टैलेंटेड प्लेयर्स हैं वो भी हार्ड वर्क के आगे हार सकते हैं. सो नेवर थिंक दैट द अपोनेंट इज़ वेरी टैलेंटेड और वो कुछ छोड़ते नहीं हैं, उनके पास एक्स्ट्रा शॉट्स हैं. ऑल्दो वी ऑल लव रॉजर फेडरर बट जोकोविच भी जीत जाते हैं, नडाल भी जीत जाते हैं. तो आई थिंक वी ऑल जस्ट हैव टू कीप वर्किंग हार्ड. कोई भी आई डोंट थिंक एवरीवन हैज़ सम काइंड ऑफ टैलेंट इन देम. सब में कोई ना कोई टैलेंट रहेगा, बस हार्ड वर्क करना है एंड दैट्स ऑल आई कैन से.
Amazing. And Saira, I want to share one thing with you because it's an important part of our life. Sagar was into badminton before chess And I used to train, and he had told me, I don't know if this is true or not.
Where was that?
I was actually in Mumbai or Thane mein. There used to be a big academy. Have you ever come there?
Yes,
That I wanted
You
to
have,
know.
right?
Oh, because
Shrikant Vard sir.
Shrikant
Oh
Vard
my
sir.
God, he had shared the story.
And you used to never believe.
Yes.
That I used to, and my side mein, I was like not a strong player, but I used to see you train there.
Yeah. 2003 mein, right? I was there for 2
I was
months.
12, 13 years old, yes.
Even I was 12, 13. I was also 12, 13 then. Come on. Okay. So we both were colleagues there.
Well, colleagues is a bit too much. I was like fanboying there. And I think there were it was a special batch, I think, of talented kids, and you were there.
Yes.
But Saina, just that you are here at a chess event, I want to just show you a bit of chess that's happening. Wei, China se, Sindarov, Uzbekistan, they are in the finals right now.
Right.
कल उनकी गेम ड्रॉ हो चुकी थी. आज सेकंड गेम है.
अच्छा.
Draw already? Oh, we are. That means.
Oh, आज भी ड्रॉ हो गया.
हाँ, which means कल there will be a tie break.
Tie break.
So, but this guy जो वेई है, उनका जो body language, because you read a lot of body language, he looks so calm, right?
Very calm, but somewhere I feel थोड़े से he is thinking about क्या और कर सकते थे, क्या करना चाहिए, मतलब थोड़ा सा obviously वो feel अभी तो tie break हो गया है, maybe tomorrow again they are going to play, right?
Yes.
So yeah, maybe he just thinking के कल के लिए क्या better कर सकता हूँ मैं. It's all because everyone wants to win, right?
Correct. This is a big thing, but one more game we have, and that is battle for third place.
Yeah.
ये है Andrei Esipenko on the right, वो रशिया से है, और Nodirbek Yakubboev is from Uzbekistan यहाँ पर. And kal Andrei Esipenko had won.
Yes.
So actually it's a must win for the white pieces से जो खेल रहे हैं Yakubboev. And ये जो must win scenario, it's like you are ऐसे पकड़ लो कि आप एक set down हो.
Right.
And now you have to win on demand. It's so much pressure.
So I think at that point of time when you have to win, the only thing you can think about is आपने कितनी मेहनत करी है, ट्रेनिंग करी है, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट इन योर हैंड्स विनिंग एंड लूजिंग, बट आई वुड डेफिनेटली से कि अपना ऑल आउट देना ज़रूरी है, चाहे वो लास्ट मिनट में भी आप क्या पता जीत भी जाए या हार भी जाए, दैट्स नॉट इन योर हैंड्स, बट इतना आप उसको टफ कंपटीशन दो कि उसका दिमाग तो हिल जाए अपोनेंट का, दैट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड, दैट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड. एंड आपकी मेहनत पे अगर आपको कॉन्फिडेंस है, आई एम श्योर यू कैन पुल इट आउट. बट दी सिचुएशन in this situation you have to enjoy it basically. Pressure रहेगा, stress रहेगा, you will be like मैं जीतूंगा या हारूंगा. This question will be I think throughout the match, even after you do lot of meditation या lot of मतलब कोच से advice मिलने के बाद भी ये एक doubt हमेशा रहता है, क्या होगा क्या होगा क्या होगा. So you have to control that situation plus enjoy it, and that's what is experienced player all about. and आप इतने साल से खेल रहे हैं तो I'm sure they're very experienced with that. बट या इट्स नॉट एन ईजी सिचुएशन. मैं यहाँ पे बैठ के बोल सकती हूँ कि हाँ वो जीत गए तो अच्छा है, बट आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड बोथ ऑफ देम मस्ट बी हाईली टेंस्ड, हाईली एट द मोमेंट हाईली रिलैक्सड एज वेल, क्योंकि उनको पता है कुछ हरी में मूव कर दिया तो गलत भी हो सकता है. बट मुझे एक चीज़ बहुत टफ लगती है, बैठना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है. इट रियली गिव स्ट्रेस ऑन योर बैक एंड नेक. आधा टाइम दिमाग भी तो डाइवर्ट हो जाता है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अपने बॉडी को भी रिलैक्स करना पड़ता है, वो इश्यूज़ को भी भूलना पड़ता है जो आपका यू कैन सी द बॉडी लैंग्वेज, समटाइम्स इज कमिंग अहेड, समटाइम्स इज गोइंग बैक टू जस्ट रिलैक्स द बॉडी. तो ये सब चीज़ें भूल के यू हैव टू जस्ट फोकस ऑन द बोर्ड, दैट्स व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट.
कल एक्चुअली अभिनव बिंद्रा जी वाज हियर एंड ही सेड अ ह्यूमन बॉडी इज मेंट फॉर मोशन.
यस.
खड़ा रहना जैसे शूटिंग में या चेस में बैठना इज एक्चुअली नॉट इजी.
नॉट इजी. वो बहुत ही टफ है. यू आर पुटिंग सो मच ऑफ लोड ऑन योर बैक एंड नेक, एंड I can only understand क्योंकि इनको ये every day करना पड़ता है, and how much they must be working on their back, core, neck exercises, and then think about the match, and then wait for I don't know how many hours they must be just sitting like that. Hats off to their dedication to just focus, every second, every minute, क्योंकि here every second counts.
Yes.
At least we have those rallies where we play 10-15 shots और उसके बाद मालूम हो जाता है, but यहाँ पे every second counts.
I love आपका commentary is so passionately talking about chess.
Only a sports person can talk about sports.
Exactly. We can feel it. आपको समझ में आ रहा है the gravity of the moment that you are able to grasp. Saina, I'm so glad that you came here. You gave your precious time. Just one final question. Chess is at this moment in such a way where India is rising. You know, we have the world champion, Gukesh. Divya Deshmukh recently won the World Cup. She's doing incredibly well. Young talents like Pragnananda, Arjun Erigaisi, and then stalwarts like Humpy, Vishy Anand, Harika. What do you get the sense after seeing chess, and what is your just overall feeling कि chess ने next steps and क्या करना चाहिए आपके हिसाब से?
मुझे लगता है जैसे विश्वनाथन आनंद सर ने तो इतने साल से अच्छा करते रहे हैं, मतलब मैंने खेलना शुरू किया होगा in 99, उस टाइम से आई थिंक ही इज़ समवन हु इज़ बीन अमेजिंग एंड इतने साल खेला है उन्होंने. एंड मैंने यहाँ पे जाना है कि उनके नाम पे भी ट्रॉफी रखी गई है. दिस इज़ सो इमोशनल एंड सो आई मीन इतने बड़े लेजेंड को उनके नाम पे एक टूर्नामेंट या उनके नाम पे एक ट्रॉफ़ी दी जा रही है, तो आई थिंक इससे बड़ी बात एक प्लेयर के लिए हो नहीं सकती. आई एम श्योर ही इज़ वेरी प्राउड एंड ही डिज़र्व्स दैट. फॉर इनिशियली हमारे पास जो प्लेयर्स थे लाइक लिएंडर पेस, विश्वनाथन आनंद, सचिन तेंदुलकर, आई मीन दे ऑल वर लाइक सच बिग प्लेयर्स. धनराज पिल्लई सर, आई मीन इतना हम उनके बारे में सुनते थे, पढ़ते थे. और उसके बाद मैंने देखा है हमेशा हमारे पास चेस प्लेयर्स आए हैं जिन्होंने अच्छा किया है. And that's why I think the game is only getting better and better. And all thanks to the Chess Federation, India Chess Federation, जो उन्होंने इतना कुछ बच्चों के लिए सोचा भी है और अभी और बेटर कर रहे हैं. इतने सारे जूनियर्स के लिए they are coming up with so much great funds and they are all looking forward कि हमारे पास और ज़्यादा बच्चे आएँ जो गुकेश जैसे बन सके या प्रज्ञानंदा जैसे बन सके या दिव्या जैसे बन सके. आई मीन आई एम प्राउड कि हमारे पास प्लेयर्स आ रहे हैं. मोस्टली आई कैन से साउथ से हैं ज़्यादा, बट आई वांट कि इंडिया में पूरी तरफ से हमारे पास इतने सारे चेस प्लेयर्स हों आफ्टर हैविंग सच ग्रेट सपोर्ट. एंड आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक नितिन नारंग सर फॉर गेटिंग सच बिग इवेंट्स इन इंडिया. आपने इतने प्रोफेशनल तरीके से ये टूर्नामेंट करवाया है और इतने प्रोफेशनल तरीके से ये इवेंट भी करवा दिया मेरे लिए. आई मीन ऐसे ही हमें और प्रेसिडेंट्स चाहिए आई थिंक एसोसिएशन में जो इतना प्लेयर्स के लिए वरीड रहते हैं और काम करते हैं. And government of Goa for conducting so many events. I am so proud to see that कि उन्होंने नेशनल गेम्स भी करवाए थे कुछ साल पहले उससे, और फिर रग्बी इवेंट भी आया और फिर आज चेस का इतना बड़ा टूर्नामेंट वर्ल्ड इवेंट यहाँ पे कंडक्ट कर रहे हैं. एंड आई होप बैडमिंटन के भी बहुत बड़े बड़े इवेंट्स फ्यूचर में यहाँ पे आए. सो आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट सर. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दिस एंड सपोर्टिंग द स्पोर्ट्स. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much. And I think what Saina said is absolutely accurate. Today, आज सुबह ही the CM of Goa met with 600 kids and he distributed chess sets. So actually it's really the dedication towards chess is incredible.
This is good, great. चेस का नहीं सर, रैकेट्स भी दो, बैडमिंटन रैकेट्स.
We need a collab between chess and badminton.
I think it's good. Yes, similar. True. Similar. Yes sir. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saina, for your time, and hope that we can commentate again in future.
I would love to. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thanks so much. Nice.
Guys, Saina Nehwal here joining us in the commentary for the finals. It was such an epic moment, and the World Cup is ending on a high for all of us with such stalwarts of Indian sports joining us in Goa. And क्या मजा आया यार, साहिल भाई, अमृता, like just the insights.
We were talking about her and this was completely a big surprise, unexpected.
सागर भाई सही से बताना, आज शाम को बैडमिंटन गेम होने वाली है कि नहीं होने वाली?
भाई अभी तो मेरे को ऐसे लग रहा है कि जाके बैडमिंटन खेलता हूँ. And it was so cool. She just understood what was happening.
I mean, she felt like a commentator. Like I'm sure, like some tournaments, like very critical tournaments, to have her as a guest in commentary would be epic. She had amazing insights. Generally, it is not so easy for anybody to share such deep insights, I would say.
Absolutely. So it was wonderful to see Saina joining us. But guys, the big encounter for today is definitely Andre Esipenko taking on Nordirbek Yakubboev. And look at what has happened. Already out of the opening, we are in a kind of weird opening position. Yakubboev opened with knight f3. D5. Oh, and a draw in Wei versus Javokhir Sindarov. Guys, let me just show you what happened on that board. मतलब इतना फटाफट उन्होंने draw कर लिया यहाँ पे because they want to play the tie breaks. A lot of people were like, भाई आज खत्म हो जाएगा मैच, आज खत्म होगा, आज क्या लगता है? Can I book my ticket for tonight? भाई नहीं, guys, you cannot book your tickets for tonight. The tournament is going into tie breaks.
Yeah, I think that's one result. So, one game remaining, Sagar bhai, tie breaks mein jaane hi wale hain. And by the way, just seeing Saina there was so motivating. I feel like playing badminton. Yeah, so
Aapko lag raha hai?
Of course, bhai. I'm ready to lose to you if you want to try that game. But I think overall, imagine the same for Gukesh meeting Vishy when in 2013. Like the impact you can have as a youngster of meeting your legends is insane.
Absolutely. And for me, the highlight was that my story, which I had in my mind for all these years, was finally verified. Ki bhai, haan, she was there. Kabhi-kabhi aise lagta hai na ki you have seen someone, but whether it was really there or not in your mind, it's a little bit unclear.
And ab Sagar bhai, सारी debates आप ही जीतोगे मुझे लग रहा है.
Yeah, and so draw there, and guys, we are going into tie breaks for the finals. But for the third place game, I just want to pick your brains, guys. C4, castles, and D3. This is not very common. You generally push pawn to D4 or pawn to B3. ये D3 move, Sahaj bhai, क्या लगता है?
So D4, of course, transposing into the Catalan system, which is a very solid opening by the white side and sort of revived by the GOAT of chess, Magnus Carlsen, against Fabiano Caruana in the World Championship match in 2018. And D3 is, I think, Yakubboev's way of diverting from mainstream theory. And from the looks of it, it doesn't feel like it's going his way as much, because after D3, black plays C5 in this position. Sagar bhai, if we can have them move on the board.
Yeah.
C5, white khelta hai knight E5, and then Esipenko sort of throws him off and goes A6. And here, Norderbeck makes a slight inaccuracy in the position, and he goes queen to B3. Now,
and he thinks for it, yeah. He takes 13 minutes and plays queen b3, which means that it is not his preparation. It's not home prep that he comes up with.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But queen b3, I think, feels logical in hindsight because you are putting pressure on the d5 pawn. You are maybe threatening some knight c3 ideas. And कभी black queen c7 खेल के knight को attack करेगा, तो आप f4 खेल के वो knight को defend कर सकते हो.
So he's trying to imbalance the position. मतलब ऐसा कुछ खेल रहे हैं where there is lack of symmetry. He wants something different to occur on the board, and I think that's how you win. You play for a win, basically.
Correct. But at the same time, I'm not sure if this is, I'm not sure if I would have gone a similar route here. It feels like it's too risky to play as white, but that's what maybe you have to do.
Yeah, he has to do it. I think he has to go he has to play something unorthodox. The fact that both players are out of prep at least is a good sign. Yeah. We have a real game, and Esipenko, put yourself in the shoes of Esipenko. He's thinking, draw chahiye bas bhai. Draw mil jaye, my life's dream comes true. So he's also feeling the demons inside him. Like he wants to somehow just draw this game. Kuch complication nahi karna hai. Maybe there's a critical move here black has to play. Maybe he doesn't play it because of the nerves.
Yeah, this is such a key moment, guys, because if a draw here for Esipenko, then he goes into the candidates already, whereas a loss would then mean that tie breaks tomorrow. तो अमृता, आपका क्या feeling है आज के ये game के बारे में?
Right now, before I share that, I am just so happy that Saina was here and I am sitting on the same chair as she was. So I am just feeling that. But
I think you you just like her dedication, yeah? That's what
I also liked the way she was sharing her insights, and she was really talking and guiding, and I think it's not easy to speak for another sport so much to, you need a lot of confidence, and everything what she shared was, there was some treasure over there about her experiences, about her mother. So I really enjoyed having her over here. It could have been like otherwise a 1 minute thing, but she was so what to say, open to share stuff. तो मज़ा आया मुझे तो, and तुम्हारा भी prove हो गया कि थाने में वो थी करके.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you have gained something big over here.
And she could read the body language of players very well. She mentioned, okay, he's a bit, tired, and suddenly that player got up. Yeah, she could read it so well.
And she mentions important point about the neck and the back, and only such a sportsman can realize that. And she was very right about one fact, that you cannot stand for a long time. It's easier to walk, but it is very difficult to sit and stand.
Which is why Arjun Erigaisi keeps walking all the time. By the way, Bishop D6 on the board, and a beautiful move by Andrei Esipenko, moving the same piece again, but asking White कि भाई आप अपने knight को किस piece से बचाओगे? Like, what is the piece that you will use to defend that knight? Will it be f4? Will it be bishop f4? Or you will move your knight back?
So Sagar bhai, my question to you is, why is he provoking f4 here? Like, what is the reason?
I guess he wants to create the weaknesses on dark squares, perhaps.
तो आप कह रहे हो f4 खेलने के बाद weakness आ रही है white के camp पे?
ऐसे मुझे लग रहा है. And guys, there is a very interesting pawn sacrifice here. Maybe we can ask our viewers who are sitting here that from black side, there are many normal moves. Like you can play knight bd7, you can maybe play, let's say, queen c7. But there is a very exciting pawn sacrifice in the spirit of perhaps Benko gambit.
Ooh, very nice example there, Sagar bhai.
So,
immediately got it after that.
Anyone wants to try?
Ooh, I mean, Esipenko has to play Benko.
Esipenko हो गया तो.
वो खेल रहा है वो. भाई. Esipenko. That would be a cool title. Oh, he's going for f4, by the way, guys. He's trying to play, but anyone feels any pawn sacrifice here? Yes. b5. Wow. Well done. Excellent, bhai. Well said. b5. Look at this move. कैसा लग रहा है ये मूव?
भाई उंदा लग रहा है यार, है ना? यार मैं तो सॉरी.
क्या बोला तूने?
मैंने तो उंदा लग रहा है भाई.
उंदा मतलब?
उंदा मतलब बहुत बढ़िया, लाइक ऐसे क्रेजी मूव लग रहा है.
He plays f4.
I hope it's Hindi.
मेरे को भी नहीं पता था ये वर्ड.
भाई नहीं, crazy common word है भाई. क्या आप लोग?
But the point is, will Esipenko go for this?
I think it's an incredible move. By the way, f4 has been played. Esipenko comes back.
Okay, but one question, Sagar, because if it is a top engine move, no, he's not prepared.
He plays queen c7, which is a good move.
और उसको क्यों? Why will he complicate, right? Because for Norderberg, he's the one who will look at some dynamic ideas and stuff like that. One thing I really don't like about today is that one of them is gonna go back and it's gonna haunt them if it happens.
कि कल tie breaks है.
Guys, actually...
are you predicting that Yakubboev strikes back?
I'm hoping for it, yeah, because I want to see crazy chess on the board.
किसी ना किसी को तो सदमा लगेगा, for sure. कि या तो कल tie break से या फिर कल घर जाना है.
That's true. But also for another one, it's going to be the golden moment for his life.
The golden what?
Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
मैं तब से provoke कर रहा हूँ भाई.
सहज भाई,
मैं पूछ रहा हूँ Bishop D6 क्यों खेला उसने?
So you think that this is actually already a bad position for White?
I think that's what Esipenko believes.
Wow.
I think that's
but
why.
What do you believe, bhai?
I believe that f4 is probably his game plan. Like that's why he put the pawn on d3 instead of d4 in the opening, ताकि f4 खेल के हम थोड़े imbalances create करें. And I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not saying it's good either. It's like, it's very complicated.
Got it. Okay. Here is something that I'm feeling about this right now, is that Yakubboev or Esipenko will be the first people in chess history who will not get a spot in the candidates, like the 4th spot in the World Cup, because this is kind of a new rule that has come in. In 2023, it was applied, but because Magnus played, जो 4th आया उसको मिल गया place. In 2021, this did not exist at all. So actually, one of the two will be the first ever in the history to not get it. So how they feel is not very clear to us. You know, कैसा feel होगा?
But history तो है ही ना, तो then it has to be a good thing for later, not now.
No, I'm just saying that if someone loses this opportunity, how bad it will feel. We don't have a kind of a comparative scenario.
The only thing I'll point out here is you've reached a situation where at least you will be in history, because all the other 202 people are out of that.
Okay, so right now, my feeling, I mean, we all are hoping that this game does go into tie breaks. That gives us more action. But I mean, for all the fans of Andrei Esipenko, they will be hoping कि भाई और ना कोई accident, so let's just have a smooth run. One question here is the pawn on d5 hanging? Now, if you think about it, this bishop on g2 is like the heart and the life of your position as white. Do you want to give it up? By take, and taking here, I believe it's a bit too much, right?
Yeah, what a question, Sagar. Matlab, you don't want to give that bishop ever on that diagonal. It's like a bodyguard.
For sure, I think. Firstly, I'm debating two things here. First is whether I can go bishop takes c5. Second, I can debate whether I can go knight takes d5. And to be honest, both look good to me. Like knight d5, queen d5, just bishop h3 or something. And I'm just dominating on the light squares, and I just play for activity.
थोड़ा कुछ ऐसे एकदम deadly move खेलो इधर black से.
मैं सोचा था कुछ actually. है? वही है क्या?
क्या?
जो बेंको वाला ही same.
Yes.
वही है क्या? It works. Oh, it works. Wow. I was thinking कि भाई काम कर सकता है क्या?
Nice. Rook sacrifice. It deserved a question here.
You know, yesterday Sahil bhai and I played a couple of blitz matches. Like I played with 1 minute and he played with 10 minutes, and he destroyed me. And basically, I think he's feeling very sharp since then.
Bhai, Sahil bhai ke life mein.
I think after revealing something yesterday, he got that sharpness, and it was a bad time for you to play with
In one game, he had 2 queens, I had 1 queen, and my king was running like he's on fire.
Bhai, 2 queens to board pe hai na, but off the board also you have a queen, right?
Oh,
nice
one.
Nice. So one was on the board, one was off the board. That's why I had 1 less. Okay, makes sense.
So knight to c6.
Oh, actually, Soumya Agarwal did mention this line: Queen 8, Bishop e7, everything. Yeah.
And now, guys, a question to all our viewers here: black to play. What will you play? Think carefully. कि क्या move है? There are a couple of moves which look good, but one of them is just excellent. What do you do? Sorry?
That is one of the good moves, but there is a better one.
Yes. Rook a8 is great, but there is something better. Because you will give up your rook, right? You already have lost 1 rook. Or ek doge, so he will have 2 rooks for a queen. Can you trap the queen with another piece? Bishop b8 is the answer, and that locks up the queen.
Don't you think his hints have the answers already?
Because you know him so well.
piece था सागर रुक के अलावा बिशप ही तो था.
Because you know him so well. मैं तो अभी भी सोच रहा था किंग को मूव करते हैं.
And
king h8 सोच रहा था भाई मैं.
Prophylaxis. There is a c4 move, Amruta. You go check and try to win this. Something.
मैं तो f5 सोच रहा था.
f5 exactly.
Attack करो भाई, छोड़ो queen.
Golden pawn.
f5 also actually not a bad move. Engine says it was too good.
Tukka.
Okay, so right now you cannot take the pawn on d5, which means that black is threatening to take, and queen takes pawn. Is he threatening?
No.
To take twice? Like, for example, if we go, I don't know, a3.
Actually, he is, I think, because e2 भी hanging है ना बाद में.
No, but we get bishop f4 in this line.
Queen takes c2, knight c3, yeah?
Yeah, it's too much, yeah, Amruta? Now again, a question to our viewers here. White to play. Guys, we want to keep you sharp today. Sorry for asking so many questions, but not really sorry.
इस तरह की tactics तो टिक्कू भाई को बताना चाहिए ना. उनसे पूछना चाहिए.
But टिक्कू भाई वेरिएशन इंजन से देख लिया unfortunately.
टिक्कू भाई doesn't want to right now spend time in tactics and all. उनको बहुत सारा important चीज़ है life.
This is about trapping the queen though.
Oh yeah.
And in the chat, everyone has gotten the right answer here. चिराग गांधी, यूजर सर्वेश पुजारी, क्या बात है.
Oh, यहाँ पे we need answers. White to play.
Bishop
they have got
F3, well done, beautiful. The queen is trapped.
Important was not knight C3 because then you lose the D3 pawn.
Well spotted.
You know, the evaluation is still like, you know, in the middle, like 50%, like just like the offer going on
yes.
chess.com right now.
We have the
50%
Black
off.
Friday offer.
Yeah.
और Esipenko भी black से खेल रहा है. Black Friday ना?
Oh, भाई थोड़ा deep था भाई मेरे लिए, but fair.
Come on, आज Friday नहीं है, नहीं तो crazy हो जाता, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको.
Yeah, it's the Black Friday offer for chess.com premium membership. You can get it at 50% off. The links are in the description and you can check it out. Along with it, you can also check the next links that we have for the all new chess base 26 and mega 26 that we have. सहज भाई आप यूज कर रहे हो कि नहीं भाई?
बिल्कुल भाई.
कर रहे हो? भाई मुझे तो दिख ही नहीं रहा आपने.
Every day भाई, every day. हैं? इस दूसरे लैपटॉप में ये this is my travel laptop, you know.
तो कहाँ पे रखा भाई?
दूसरे जो मेरा रेजर ब्लेड वाला लैपटॉप है उसमें रख.
तो मैं आता हूँ आज रूम में.
हाँ आओ बिल्कुल आओ.
भाई नहीं रहेगा तो देखो.
बिल्कुल भाई बिल्कुल आओ.
वो दिन इतनी बार बोल रहे थे भाई ये
मेरे को जस्ट इमरजेंसी के लिए like 15 मिनट पहले जाना पड़ेगा for unrelated reasons, but हाँ unrelated reasons, but आप जरूर आओ भाई.
Also मेरा पिछला वर्ष चेस बेस 13 था, so 50% था भाई पूरा 26 का.
क्या हुआ?
मेरा लास्ट चेस बेस was 13 which I used.
Oh 13.
अरे
तो वो डबल हो जाएगा ना भाई 26.
नेक्स्ट महीने में वो वही गिफ्ट देंगे फिर.
चलेगा. I'll take it.
Actually, Sahil bhai, it was our first interaction also. I guess you had sent an email बहुत साल पहले, कई साल पहले कि भाई I'm doing something. Can you send us this? It was so cool.
So साहिल भाई के शादी पे चेस बेस 2026 देंगे.
Actually काम भी आ जाएगा बोल रहा.
Okay.
अगर कुछ गेस्ट होंगे तो उनको मेगा डाटाबेस अगर आप फ्री तो वो भी बढ़िया रहेगा. 2026
ठीक है भाई पक्का सबको.
सागर भाई सिंह भाई बताओ यार.
साहिल की शादी में रिटर्न गिफ्ट सबको मेगा डाटाबेस. Crazy vibe. By the way, we have a nice super chat by NP something who says सागर भाई shout out दे दो, आज तो मेरी पहली earning से दे रहा हूँ. निखिल plays something.
अरे Nikhil plays something. Congratulations for your first salary and for actually spending it on a super chat. I hope that you will have your salary growing. And no, I was not going to say कि भाई और super chat दे दो, ऐसा नहीं था. बस उनकी salary बढ़नी चाहिए बस, full stop.
But I think in the next few months you would know whether you are happy or not in the job. वो भाई aware रहना भाई.
And we have another guy who has given a good relationship between Uzbekistan and Bollywood.
Oh, Uzbekistan has an interesting Indian connection, especially with Raj Kapoor songs. Mobo Murod Hamdamov, the legendary singer and a family bank, Havas Guruhi, sing a lot of Hindi film songs. Oh, wow.
That's a great point, Narayanan. That's we never knew this. But I do know for a fact that whenever we've been to these countries like Russia, Kazakhstan,
Georgia also, you remember our taxi driver when we from airport to the hotel, he was actually talking about all the Bollywood films.
Yes,
Kishore Kumar and everyone.
They are always talking about Raj Kapoor and so on.
Yeah.
तो है भाई connection तो है भाई. Indian Bollywood has reached so many places across the world.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Maya Chibudanitse, the legendary player from Georgia, she is such a big fan of Bollywood. Like, she said that if I get a chance to meet Hrithik Roshan, I will come to Mumbai.
Wow.
बात है, really?
Wow.
That is insane.
She knows more than us, maybe some movies which we will not watch. So, yeah.
By the way, in the chat, we have someone who says, Sahil bhai ki marriage live stream chahiye, guys.
With commentary, na?
हाँ.
वही करेंगे commentary.
I'll do commentary.
Bhai, Sahil bhai, what is the date? What is the date?
Date reveal नहीं
अरे
करेंगे
वो
तो
आज
best
रिवील
है
करने
भाई.
वाला है. If this ends in
Is
a...
it clashing with Super Pork Champs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, Samay Raina will be playing chess very soon, 2nd to 5th of December He is playing in the Super Pog Champs. It's a very tough event, by the way.
क्या लग रहा है जीत पाएगा समय सागर भाई?
भाई पता नहीं, मुझे तो ऐसे
साहिल भाई
लगता है
जीतेंगे क्या नहीं ये बताओ आप पहले, वो सब छोड़ो।
यार मुझे लगा कि हम सब कमेंट्री करेंगे समय के गेम पे, पर भाई आप तो बिजी रहोगे।
स्ट्रीम का कैप्शन गणेश बाबू बोल रहा है कि टिकू की शादी।
नहीं, मैं कमेंट्री कर सकता हूँ। और ये एक और गेस्ट वही वाला जो मेगा डेटाबेस फ्री का मांग रहा था, यहाँ पे भी गिफ्ट भी नहीं लेके आया, बताओ भाई।
एक गेस्ट आया, उनको मैं समोसा दे देता हूँ।
My God, so cool.
Actually, it's not a bad idea, yeah, this concept. Like
Try
you have
कर
a
लो,
mic
हाँ.
here, ऐसे.
And then imagine every chess player's wedding, you are hired as a commentator.
I offered भाई पूरा एकदम I'm there.
आप जा रहे हो भाई?
Are you? I'll be there.
Oh wow. भाई why don't you do it? I don't understand यार भाई, सब कुछ तो set है, just put some good थोड़ा internet connection.
बताओ।
एक कैमरा भाई, नॉर्डविन का यहाँ का सेटअप अपन लेके जाते हैं भाई, साहिल भाई की शादी में क्या बोलते हो?
भाई शादी का बजट पहले देखो ना क्या है।
सब आ गया भाई।
भाई
डन
भाई बस 1 2 3 जन आ रहे हैं, पूरा सेटअप 2-3 कैमरा है, वी हैव फैन जोन वहां पे।
टिकट लेना पड़ेगा उनको, बस ऐसा बोलो, थोड़ा रीजनेबल रखो भाई प्लीज।
फैन जोन।
Oh man, भाई गेस्ट लिस्ट बढ़ती जा रही है भाई।
But yeah, this is very interesting. What will happen?
I think Adivan streamed his marriage though, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है।
Did he?
Yeah, I think he did. I just remembered.
I'm pretty sure we would have if it was maybe like 4-5 years ago. But we married when there was no streaming.
I can see it. Wedding reception he streamed 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Amazing.
Actually, it's also a very good documentation in general. Like, you know, it remains there always. So, could be nice. Okay.
Very nice indeed. And by the way, coming back to the games, Esipenko has just played Queen C7 and तब से वो सोच ही रहा है what to respond because the knight on E5 is hanging.
Right.
The one sort of like normal logical way to play is you take the pawn on D5, black captures back with the pawn most likely, and now knight C3.
अब आ जाओ.
But you want to take first, open up that C8 bishop. क्यों? मतलब why not direct knight C3? Is there a problem?
Because मुझे D4 अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था. Like if I didn't go CD5 and if I went knight C3 straight ना, मुझे D4 अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. Like I feel मेरा this pawn is just too strong and if you remove the C,
that's a great point.
if you remove the C and the E pawns like in the game, then knight D5 का एक possibility आ जाता है मेरे पास.
And also knight C4.
But one question, because you know for white he needs to try to keep the maximum pressure on the board. Let's see how this might be the best line, and this is where in a must-win situation you always land up in trouble because often the best line ends in simplifications, which could have been okay but not over here. So यहाँ पे कैसा है ये?
I think this is a great line, by the way, for black, which Sahaj Bhai has mentioned with takes, and also for white keeps the fighting chances. I'm pretty much expecting this to happen. CD, ED and knight C3 because both sides have chances there. Could be very interesting.
One question is why is the queen on B3? You know, like does white not want to attack with F4 जब खेला था तब later G4 and all? Because then queen on queen side doesn't seem like the...
Up to center is a bit shaky, right? So right now, like playing G4, G5 might be a bit too much.
Yeah, right now it's not happening.
My guess is that...
But he's about to make a move.
My guess is that, Amrita, कि जब Esipenko played A6, he sort of thought कि black की queen side पे there is a lot of room to put pressure on. So there's the B6 square. There's also the threat of B5, which he wants to sort of stop.
Ooh.
Takes on D5.
Yeah.
And now I think knight C3, I don't think he's looking to attack on the king side.
What you mentioned. क्या बात है?
I think it's it makes sense. I think he's got a fighting game.
Sahaj the prophet, बोली तानिया कल.
And by the way, Dipesh Deshmukh.
My prediction was wrong. I didn't predict the blunder by Esipenko. I genuinely
today
thought
also I think Sahaj by something will happen crazy. I have a feeling that Yakubboev is not going down easily. Like मुझे ऐसे feeling आ रहा है कि ये game with all the pressure that's mounting, it's quite easy for Esipenko to go wrong.
पता नहीं मुझे ऐसा feeling हुआ कि कल it was a very unnecessary loss. Like it felt like such a solid game, such a like he was looking so great and suddenly he lost. And I feel like he's not in the right headspace, ever since he made it to the semi-finals. But I really hope that he can take it to the tie breaks because he fully deserves it.
Dipesh Deshmukh ji keh rahe hai, Amruta and Sahil said, since last month I was listening to the broadcast in the background for whole day while working, and now that the tournament will end, I am gonna miss it. Actually, do you think, guys, you will miss a bit? Like, it had become such a ritual, yeah? 3 o'clock commentary.
Absolutely. It takes 21 days to form a habit, and we have done more commentary than that. So definitely going to miss this, but there will be other events that we will be covering, like Tikku ki Shadi, for example. So there is always that. So stay tuned for that. Also fan zone bhi hoga, Sagar bhai.
भाई मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ टिकू भाई, do fully like a chess event. कि भाई fan zone रख लो, फिर बाद में
बारातियों से लंदन सिस्टम खिलवाओ.
हाँ, वहाँ पे
one person can play d4, the other will go big. So
भाई ये तो रखना भाई, definitely एक chess board रखो.
और हम स्टॉल रखे क्या चेस बेस का वहाँ पे?
मैं आइडियाज मैसेज कर रहा हूँ, ये मेरे डिसीजन के अंदर है ही नहीं.
भाई नहीं, ये वाला आइडिया रखो, simple to execute, one chess board, ठीक है? And every guest who enters makes one move. So let's say for example white person comes, plays e4. And then next person comes.
So he can have two colors, like Sahil, let's say for white side, and black is, let's say, for oops.
I can do like ऐसे लड़की वाले versus
you just do a review?
लड़की वाले versus लड़के वाले I can
पर बोला सिर्फ.
हाँ, तो लड़की वाले लड़के वाले हो सकता है एक मैच, for example.
बड़ी dangerous हो यार. You are so dangerous भाई.
I think that will be a nice match.
डर गया मैं भाई.
Oh, he took blunder. Oh my God.
No way.
Yakubboev took on d5.
Sagar bhai, he missed the line. I asked you what a question you were asking, Sagar.
Bhai, this is over.
We're going to have the third candidate today itself.
Yeah, today we might get Andrei Esipenko as the third candidate if he does knight d5, queen d5, and this insane move which we just saw, b5, giving up the rook, opening up the bishop on this beautiful diagonal and actually trapping the queen inside the premises here. Look at this, guys.
No, he is definitely not in the right mindset because you won't be looking at bishop d5 in a normal mindset.
No chance. I feel he is completely, mentally I think he's not in the right place.
He has checked out.
Yeah, he's completely checked out, yeah.
But guys,
oh my God,
the thing is, what makes this interesting is that after knight d5, queen d5, it's not like black has to play b5. Even a move like bishop e6 gives black a very pleasant position. Because it's great compensation. Soch lo na, ye dekho.
Esipenko will find b5.
He'll go for b5 or actually he knows that he wants to draw thoda simple khele?
I don't think b5 is a difficult move at all. Like, it's such an easy move.
That not bishop for b7. Esipenko. I mean, he senses
Esipenko ke liye to matlab he will find it in a second, I think.
No, but even if he plays bishop e6, how does white win that game? Like, he needs to win this, right? I mean, white's king is so weak. I would imagine like it would be, if they played 100 games from here, 98, like there's no chance of him winning.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right.
But unless Esipenko gets a bit stressed out and doesn't take this bishop और बोलेगा भाई मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. I mean, could happen, but unlikely.
Yeah. But एक ही second, but I still have a question, because intuitively bishop d5 is a move which you're going to reject, right? On the first instance, you don't want to give that beautiful bishop away.
I don't know. I mean, he's just grabbing a pawn. He's saying I'm pawn up. That's the only thing he has for the missing bishop.
I mean, I feel like in order to win in a must-win situation, you need to create many imbalances in the game. So I think what Nodirbek is trying to do, कि आप bishop ले लो, मुझे knight दे दो, I'll have an extra pawn. That's a huge imbalance in the game. But this feels really forced. Like आप जबरदस्ती
It's a desperado, as we call in chess. Yeah.
I think poor opening choice, poor decision, like in the middle games as well. This is looking horrible.
It seems somewhere it feels like, is he like broken after yesterday's game?
I don't know, Amruta. Let's see.
To be honest, you would expect that from Esipenko, yeah? because he was.
Yeah,
he
Are
was
you
under
probably
full
changing his name now, bhai?
मैंने Esipenko बोला.
Esipenko बोला, I think.
हाँ.
No, if he
If
plays,
he plays
B5,
B5, we are all
will.
saying it, guys.
Yeah, we
Come
will
on.
say it, guys.
What was Benko's actual style though of play? I mean, of course, that opening we all know that, but was it everywhere in any kind of opening with white or?
No, I think he was just a good player. He takes, by the way, Amruta. We will
Queen takes
figure out
B5.
what his style was.
ठीक है, B5 होगा कि
Queen
नहीं? Chat.
D5. I think unlikely that he goes B5. It's too risky, guys, to
No,
give up a rook here. But it's also not such a tough calculation for a player like Esipenko. Well, we've been saying Esipenko for all the people here because B5 is a Benko-like move. And we were actually talking about it not here, but in fact in this position, that he could have played B5 and then given up a pawn in the spirit of Benko Gambit. And so the name Esipenko.
Now, crucial moment for Esipenko, yeah?
For who?
Esipenko for now. If he plays B5, I'm going to join you guys.
Okay, for sure. Let's go B5.
Crucial moment for this guy. He plays it!
Whoa!
Let's go, Esipenko!
Esipenko in the house.
Without
and he played it so fast. Why? That's a brilliancy.
I mean, definitely it's a brilliancy. I would say that this one definitely deserves the double exclam.
Yes, absolutely. But I do feel very sad for Yakubboev because, you know, it's not just one game, but a candidate spot which to lose. And as Saina said, that some of the losses, even now, you are remembering.
So I'm looking at the screen on Sahil's screen over here, and it's showing an advantage of -2. That is after move 12 with the white pieces.
That
and
too, white is a pawn up.
2700 player. Like that is almost unheard of.
Yeah.
No, sometimes you cannot give your best when you have still not recovered. And this is we for sure know how strong Yakubboev is. He would not have gone into this line. There is no way.
Actually, this is very difficult to understand for me as a person, commentating here. But when we think about the pressure that comes in when you are, when you want something so dearly. Actually, when he came to Goa, I'm pretty sure he was not thinking about the candidate spot. He was thinking like, I just should have a good tournament. But when you start getting closer, you reach round 5, then the quarterfinals, then suddenly you are in the semi-finals. You are like, wow, this is so close. This is mine. This could change my life. It could give so much happiness to the people around me. And then suddenly when you lose, then that pressure comes to you. And I think it's very difficult to recreate that pressure. I mean, I don't think we can feel it. I guess we could only remember
Maybe Sahil by right now is the closest to feel some pressure. But
No, I'm actually very relaxed, surprisingly. But I agree. I think, when you kind of envision yourself in those candidates tournament, you're almost there, one step away. I think Arjun ka heartbreak kitna chuba hum logo ko. But I would say, like for Yakubboev, it's going to be even worse, right? It's going to be like heartbreaking.
Yeah, but for Uzbek fans, it's like at least they have one player who has reached the candidates from here. So it's a nice.
If this happens, it will be icing on the cake. But if not, still they have the cake.
So Sagar bhai, just a question for you. I mean, you've played chess for such a long time. Was there ever a moment where you felt very stressed during or before a chess match? Can you remember something like that where you felt this immense pressure and you didn't know how to handle it?
I think in general for one game, I must have, but there were specifically an event which I was playing in 2013 end, where I was going to get married actually in 2014. So मेरा date already आ गया था शादी का, and I was like कि मैं am already to IM norms 2396 I was. So I was like कि IM तो बन जाता हूँ, and chose 3 tournaments. And after all the 3 events, I had 2 norms and 2305 rating. So काफी it was a very, and then I had to marry also at that time. So we did get married, and at that point it did feel like there was a lot of pressure on me. But then I realized that it was
because
just
also he was
self-inflicted.
marrying when he was just 24 years old. That's a little harsh.
I mean, these days 24 age पे लोग तो super GM बन जाते हैं वैसे.
12 साल की उम्र में वो सुपर GM बन गया भाई फाउस्टिनो और
24 is too late.
Speaking of that, so you were saying it was self-inflicted?
I think in general pressure is self-inflicted. I think nothing in life can potentially give you pressure unless you take it upon yourself. I mean, I'm just saying a fact. I know that it's very difficult to not be pressured because of just the way in which we all are, right? Like the way in which everyone talks, everything is built around the media. But in general, if you think about it, as Yakubboev can say, I had an amazing event. I'm going back with what, $50,000? $50,000 is serious money.
It can change a player's life.
Yeah. But you know, there's a famous quote: "Pressure is privilege." And I think it kind of brings the best from you. So many people work in that way. Like, अगर deadline नहीं है तो शायद वो चीज़ कभी करे ही ना.
बिल्कुल सही बात है. Talking about pressure, Sagar bhai, like that pressure over, you know, when you stretch it over years and years, got you where you are now. I think without that pressure, maybe, you know, you will not feel that urge to kind of push yourself forward, right?
कैसे भाई ऐसा
but
जरूरी नहीं है.
self-induced जो रहता है ना, वो tension रहता है. So I don't know if you're aware about tension versus pressure. Pressure is good. Tension is bad.
हाँ, true.
So
Fair.
टेंशन नहीं लेने का, लेकिन प्रेशर लेने का तो अच्छा करते हो ना.
सागर भाई को थोड़ा टेंशन लग रहा है अभी.
थोड़ा टेंशन आ गया इधर. प्रेशर तो था ही. So, but yeah, I think if we can look at things in a different perspective, then we would see Yakubboev as a success story. But I pretty much think he would consider himself as missing out on a golden opportunity here. But okay, do you think, guys, it's done and dusted? Are we like done with this game, or do you think by kuch twist hoga?
If we are done, are you gonna wrap it up?
नहीं. I mean, I'm just saying,
think,
like,
रिवील अभी कर दें फिर वो.
No, we are not done, because, you know, till the last breath you fight and we watch the fight.
Like, we have commentary slots
yes,
now.
he's done.
Like, I'm unsure if he'll even reach the third commentary slot. Somehow I think Black ka jo, like, the play is so smooth. Bishop B7 aa gaya. That diagonal is so good, yeah, without the bishop on G2. Black का pieces flow आराम से develop हो रहे हैं. Queen side पे space भी है. साथ में आपका F pawn F4 पे है भाई. What would White not give to put that pawn back somehow?
Oh, so he goes knight F3 back. He blocks the diagonal and he's like कि भाई ठीक है, you got your bishop, but I have a pawn.
But let's continue with natural bishop b7.
Bishop b7 is amazing, but also there is another move.
Oh, really? Wait.
Which is c4. And
he's not going to go for anything.
Why Esipenko can find this?
And what if I take this pawn?
Ab Esipenko ko underestimate mat karo. Like, he found b5 in like under a minute. Yeah, bishop b7, I think. Like, you're just opening up in the entire. I'm not sure what the correct way to play here is, but it looks so bad as white.
And also Esipenko is playing quickly. Yeah? He's looking relaxed now. Bishop to b7. He's attacking the queen. So by queen ko to hilna padega. Can it go back here? Can it go here? I guess you can put the queen here. It looks nice around the opponent's king.
And you simply develop knight d7 with the threat of knight f6, and the development for the b1 and c1 and rook on a1 तो सोया है, उसको तो alarm लगा हुआ है.
We have to consider the possibility that Nordirve can lose this match with the white pieces in under 20 moves. It is possible.
He can. Yeah, it's possible.
Actually lose this under 20
Maybe
moves.
it could be one of the shortest games till for the end moments.
Yeah.
Like after bishop b7, for example, in the live position.
Yeah, I'm going back. I was just making random moves by the way.
But if I ask the audience here, like, what is the weirdest square for the queen? Like, where the queen is not getting taken, what's the weirdest square? That's the best move here, which makes no sense.
Queen g5?
That is queen f5 too.
Oh, f5, okay.
It's the move I would consider last here, Sagar bhai.
It's the best move?
That's the best move for some reason.
You want to go knight g5?
Perhaps,
call for
yes.
g6, later go b3, bishop b2, and knight e4,
Oh,
knight
he played
f6.
it. He played queen f5.
Another back.
Interesting. I'm glad.
Nice
Now, I
move.
want to see a fight over here. I'm sure Norderbeck will gather himself and,
What about Bishop C8 repetition?
Oh.
Hello, let's take a draw.
No, Bishop C8 and then Queen H5.
Yeah. I don't think there's a repetition here, Sahil bhai.
Amruta, then knight d7 and आपका queen trap हो सकता है.
Knight यहाँ आ रहा है.
Trap.
थोड़ा
B3.
risk है.
Let me go B3 over here.
अरे
Knight
अमृता क्या
F6.
कर रही हो भाई?
Queen H4.
Now how should I just put one more piece on the queen? That's the question.
नहीं हो रही है. Bishop E7 खेलोगे तो भी I always have. There's
Bishop
no
B2.
good disco.
Ooh, the barge
No?
is...
That's not good. Maybe knight g4 perhaps. क्योंकि आप knight g5 खेलोगे तो मेरे पास h6 है.
Correct.
But there's some move and the engine all the time wants us to do it.
C4,
and that
yeah.
is C4. And
Let's
I
say don't play
know how
C4,
easy
okay?
it is for a human being to find it.
But anyway, if he doesn't find it, alien तो नहीं आ रहा है ना. तो let's go back. अरे back मतलब C4 के इधर if black has to play any other move.
Ah, got it, Amruta.
Because we all are human beings over here, so we look at that position.
Bishop यहाँ आया था ना?
Okay,
Bishop
and
is
now
C8
bishop.
Played? Sorry.
I played bishop e7 here.
Bishop e7, bishop b2, and now.
Now what should it be? Let's say knight g4 खेलोगे?
Knight g4, yes.
Okay, is this a bad move by any chance? Still works.
I offer the draw.
Crazy.
I don't think there is a way to save this. So yeah, I mean, that's just one variation here. There are multiple. You can go knight d7, you can go knight c6, rook e8, so many moves, and black would still retain a pretty significant advantage.
Yeah. By the way, we were talking about this self-inflicted pressure and we spoke a bit about it. I want to ask our viewers here if anyone has an experience that they want to share of a self-inflicted pressure that they took upon themselves, which led to actually not really good result coming out of it, just like how right now Yakubboev is making subpar moves. Did it ever happen and did you learn something from it? Maybe you could share with our viewers here or with us, we would love to know if there's anyone.
Oh yeah, that's a good question and we have time to also talk.
Yeah, I mean, right now
Mike,
with Andre
maybe we can give
Esipenko is
somebody.
thinking, if anyone wants to talk, just you can raise your hand, but no pressure. Because
Pressure ले लो, tension मत ले लो.
Queen to f5.
There is also one more thing, Sagar, by the way, that sometimes people don't play well when they're very happy. Like you don't feel that level of ambition. So you feel a lot of contentment. And this has happened for people who made their final IM norm or norms basically in 8th round or 9th round tournament. And 10th round, maximum, statistically 90% of the people would lose. I mean, players would lose. You're happy with what you got. So this is another perspective there.
Yeah. I just think, and I'm of this opinion, I have not yet seen a big example of this, but I think playing well just through pressure may not be the only way to play well. There could be another way where you can play well through being really, really in the zone, happy and so on. But as you said, when we see someone really happy, they go and they lose. But I doubt if that is the ultimate
not
truth.
always, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, okay, everybody is not sad here, that's why they're playing chess.
No, I mean, I know that sports players are generally very serious and focused and so on, but it's quite possible. I've seen someone like, let's say, Levon Aronian many times just going around freely, feeling that flow in him. I think he's a good example, but yeah,
I remember Levon was right after his game against Arjun. I mean, on that same night, at like midnight or 1 a.m., he was showing studies to like 5 different grandmasters, and it was just off the top of his head. "Yahan par aap kya kheloge?" And then he was telling a story, about it, and he was also sharing stuff with us that he hadn't solved himself, which is, I think, an amazing way to sort of release that pressure.
I mean, Levon Aronian's behavior on that evening after losing to Arjun, which was so heartbreaking, and we all thought like, oh, he must be right now so sad because it's a dream to reach the candidates to become, this is the only incomplete goal in his chess career is right now to be a world champion. He's frankly achieved everything else. So then when that final door to the candidates is blocked, one would imagine him to be a bit sad. But there he was playing and doing all of this, and it actually made me ask him, like, how is he able to do this? And he was like, I'm just enjoying myself. I've had a good year this year. It's fine, there will be a next event that will come up.
Yeah, it's a very wholesome reel also. I don't know if you saw it, where he's teaching and he's like vibing and ooh la la, find a move.
Yeah.
Beautiful one.
No, I had the pleasure of interviewing Levon in this event, and I asked him like, what is his biggest drive, or what, not just for him, but it was for majority of the top players. And his answer, I expected like a long answer, but he just said passion. I just have passion for the game. I don't care about the results. I just love what I do, and that's what keeps me going.
Yeah, I think for people who don't know about Levon, he actually came from a very, very sort of humble background, did not have the resources. Actually, at some point, they were fighting for food on a daily basis. So his chess was a gateway to kind of what he would earn through chess, would keep the family and the meals coming onto the table in their family. So, from there to reach here through chess alone, I think he never went to school. He never studied. He was just into chess. So very, very inspiring story that he has.
Wow.
Definitely.
Queen F5 has been played. And look at Andre there. He's thinking कि भाई थोड़ा ठीक से खेल लोगा तो हो जाएगा भाई मेरा
4-5 चालें सही निकल गई अगली suddenly I'm playing the candidates next year and let's not forget कि candidates का worst prize ही like might be some $20,000
yeah. I mean generally what happens is if you reach the candidates, then it's a matter of pride for your country, right? Because you are going to be there. So I remember that when Vidit, Gukesh and Pragnananda along with Humpy and Vaishali reached the candidates, the Indian Chess Federation itself spent close to a couple of crores to give them to prepare. And I'm pretty sure that Russia would be like, why, you are our only hope in this candidates. We are going to spend after you.
So sponsorships coming in, they want to support you on your journey. Gukesh did become world champion at the end. So it's an opportunity. Of course, we'll have the women's candidates as well. So, Divya, Humpy participating there. So lots of Indians. Hopefully we get... do you want an India versus India World Championship match, or would you prefer like a...
Yeah, I would love it. Actually, India versus India, that's basically this year, most likely if
Prag versus
Gukesh could be it, if it happens. That would be huge for Indian chess, because then the match will come to India. You can't have an India versus India.
No, not sure.
Actually
because then there are so many fans that maybe the players... it's not easy, yeah?
I mean,
for Vichy also, the World Championship in India wasn't very easy, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Home ground pressure is much more.
There was this Kasparov versus Karpov match, which happened in Moscow and so on, but it also happened in Sevilla, so that's Spain. And so, like, it did happen outside Russia. So it could, potentially, but I'm pretty sure
that there is a fan zone and everything, maybe there is if it happens, it should happen in a stadium of 30,000 people.
Chepauk Stadium.
Wankhede, no? Wankhede.
Come on, in Chennai. It has to happen in Chennai. It has to,
Velammal school.
Velammal school ke sare student are and so on. So Chennai.
Nice. That would be
Chennai
epic.
will be too much pressure, I think, for both of them.
For whom?
No?
I think Gukesh loves the playing in India.
Well. It can be planned well.
Yeah.
By the way, he's played something. Knight to D7 on the board.
Right. He brings his knight out, which is fine. And now knight to C3, incoming next move. I'm pretty sure he'll bring his knight out.
Is he not thinking at all? Because...
Who?
Notherbek?
No, but abhi tak khela nahi hai.
I mean, generally he's playing much faster and he doesn't feel like he's in any sort of pressure.
No, I think Amruta knight C3, मतलब अभी तो 55 minutes है उसके clock पे, so he's taking more time here.
Has anyone got any story of pressure or tension? Do not forget that you can still share with us. Just raise your hand and... Yeah.
Yeah, knight c3, and I think only move, yeah?
I was looking at b3 again because somehow it feels like the faster I can get my bishop, but there is no time. Because as Sahaj mentioned about c4 ideas.
Oh, rook e8 looks so scary here.
And then whenever you play e4, a good question to ask our viewers is, what do you play here as black? How do you kind of destabilize white's position here? Anyone? Black to play.
Destabilize is a great hint there. Again.
Very well done. c4 is a good move here. Attacking the base of the pawn chain. And after takes, somehow if this moves, the e4 pawn falls. And if you push forward with e5, then at the very least you have a check. If you try to block here, I could take an intermediate. The knight could be taken. And after rook f3, there's bishop d4. And goodbye to the rook in the corner. Arey bhai.
This looks super scary, and what is even scarier is Sahil bhai ko matlab मैं पूरी chess analysis करते देख रहा हूँ. He has looked at like 10 moves ahead, all the different like permutations possible here.
मुझे क्या लगता है
Sahil bhai?
Like I was just asking that can Sahil bhai become a very good second, because the way he uses the engine of finding all these new ideas, it could be that you could help a very strong player.
I think he does have the skill that he can use, or he can work with the engine really well.
But Saga bhai, when you do the reveal of the seconds list, तो opponent की team को trauma आ जाएगा भाई कि हम इससे हार गए गलती से. भाई तो I think that's not good for anybody's psyche.
Nakamura also, he has a second who is not very strong but really good at using the engines, and he's been there for many years.
I genuinely think that he really likes doing this, like, you know, to check like different types of analysis, different types of positions. I think he really enjoys it, and that's, I think, the main skill you need. You just need to enjoy it.
Fabiano Caruana, Hikaru Nakamura, Anish Giri, Matthias Bluebaum, Pragnananda, Wei Sindarov, and now maybe Esipenko. If you are listening, a second is waiting here to be included in your team.
I will love to join anybody else other than Prag so that I can bring their preparation level down. That will be great.
Bhai Sahil bhai, sach mein, think about it. It's not such a bad idea.
I think we and Sahaj can go as a package.
अरे भाई आप seriously सोच ही नहीं रहे हो.
मैं देखूंगा, justify भी तो करना है ना भाई, वो अच्छी चाल क्यों है, तो एक GM भी चाहिए.
But Sahil bhai, one more idea to you. All the players, there are 4 players left. जो भी out हो जाता है, if you can invite them to your wedding, then I think it would be a delight, no?
What I've seen is कि जब भी कोई out होता है ना, they just wanna like leave the place as soon as possible. Like I think for Yakubboev or anybody who gets knocked out, it's gonna be like seriously traumatic. I think just missing that spot by one step.
तो ठीक है, बाकी 3 को बुला लो. फिर वो लोग GCL भी रुक जाएंगे. Esipenko will also call his wife to attend an Indian wedding.
I feel आपको invite चाहिए at this point.
इनविटेशन तो दे दो भाई, भले मैं आऊँ ना आऊँ वो अलग बात.
भेज दिया मैंने.
भाई अमृता, I'll share the invitation with you. मुझे मिला है.
नहीं, तुमको मिला है, तुमको थोड़ी मिला है सागर, ऐसे थोड़ी चलेगा. अपना झगड़ा बाद में करता है, but हाँ साहिल भाई ऐसे नहीं चलता है.
So guys, on that note, while the invitations will be sent or not sent, we will go into our first break for the day, and on the other side, we will continue the analysis of this very exciting third place battle.
Hi everyone, I hope you are enjoying the coverage of the FIDE World Cup 2025 in Goa, India. Look at the beautiful place I am in right now. While we are on this break, I want to tell you that ChessBase has just launched the ChessBase version, the newest version, ChessBase 2026 and Mega 26, Mega Database 2026 on 12th of November. Earlier, ChessBase used to launch a version every 2 years. But now, starting from this year, it will be launched every year, just like Mega Database. Hence, from ChessBase 18, we have now launched to ChessBase 26. Then it will happen ChessBase 27 and so on. Mega Database is world's largest chess database and has more than 11.7 million games and 114,000 annotated games. What are the newest features in ChessBase 26? Well, Here's a short video for you to know all about it.
Chess Base 26 is here. Starting with the enhanced opening report. Rating-based statistics for your favorite openings, instructive tactical training built right in, the history of each opening, its pioneers, and a fashion chart showing popularity over time. Then we have the Monte Carlo analysis, simulating thousands of games, defining practical chances and typical maneuvers. Also, new detection of duplicate games, AI description of plans, real-time ray tracing, and more. Chess Base 26. Expand your chess horizon.
In December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships bring the globe's elite to battle under lightning time controls. December 26th to December 30th, Rapid and Blitz formats designed to reward precision, courage, and creativity. In the heart of the Middle East, Doha offers more than a board, a world-class venue, a cultural backdrop, and a stage worthy of legends. With a €1 million prize fund on the line and the title of world champion at stake. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships, the ultimate test of fast chess.
Want to play chess but don't know how to get started? Try chess.com. Play for free against someone at your level or challenge one of our friendly computer bots. Trying to improve your chess? Learn the Queen's Gambit and other openings with guided interactive lessons. Like chess but don't want the pressure of playing games? Chess.com has hundreds of thousands of fun puzzles to help you relax and sharpen your mind. Play your friends, make new ones around the world, follow the latest games, and more. Sign up and play for free at chess.com today. A premium membership at chess.com will help you improve your game with full access to a powerful set of learning tools. Unlimited tactics let you practice like a master, with more than 50,000 puzzles to challenge you at every level. Our library of interactive chess lessons, created by master coaches, will enhance every aspect of your game. And after each game you play, the computer analysis feature will give you feedback on every move you played, turning every game into a chance to learn. And that's not all. Premium benefits also include unlimited tournaments, video lessons, the Opening Explorer, and much, much more. Upgrade now to take your game to the next level.
And we are back after that very, very short break with what could be an exciting finish to this third place match. And मेरे साथ दो amazing commentators, Amrita and Harshit. Harshit bhai, welcome.
Thank you. I mean, whenever I join, one game is already finished. And the game between Wei and Sindarov finished in like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was very quick actually. 15 minutes mein khatam ho gaya. Today we had a lot of days. In fact, we had Saina Nehwal over here.
I saw.
She had joined or tab tak game bhi khatam hua tha. But we all predicted that. It wasn't a big surprise. But what about this game, Harshit bhai? How do you feel about the opening? Are you surprised by what you are watching right now?
Honestly, White was in a must-win situation today. He kind of burned the bridges early in the opening, and it's backfiring. Because after this move, pawn to c4, undermining the pawns on d3 and e4, I have a feel. And look at Yakubboev. He did not even ride the move for 15 seconds. He was just stunned. He's like, ye kya hua, c4?
You know, this is a really good move. And I mean, if Esipenko is finding it so quickly, today we have been calling him Esipenko. Sehed started with that because there were moments when b5 was a good move, and we decided if he plays that, then we call him Esipenko.
But just to kind of show, obviously, what's the idea here? First of all, आपने diagonal open कर दिया king की तरफ, and if you want to take this pawn, you know, play that casual move, Harshit bhai, how can Black take advantage of this?
Maybe I can play g6, king that queen away, which is protecting the pawn on e4, and as soon as the queen moves away, that pawn on e4 is going to be falling and Black is just losing.
ये तीनों क्या कर रहे हैं? आज खेलना है नहीं?
मैं बता रही हूँ, तानिया नहीं है, नहीं तो वो मोबाइल पे she puts alarm for all of them to get up. You know, we're missing her. Can you go back to the moment of d takes c4?
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to ask one question to the people over here and in the chat. What is that main advantage, the main compensation? What is it that Black has in a big way he's happy about? Not the moves, but which imbalance is favoring black.
If you have one of something, that's great, but you have two, usually that's amazing, Amruta, and that can be the hint for chat. So what does black have in this position that is really giving him this edge?
And might also have bishop pair. Exactly.
Yes,
Bishop pair is
correct.
there, but a bigger one here in this sense.
Is
और क्या मानते हैं मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ.
Oh yes,
मेरे last name
Sindhu.
से-
क्या बात है? We got over here in the chat. Is the audience getting that?
Anton Wingfield. I like his answer too.
That's also good, but one of the biggest one is the development. Because of which black is able to give the pawns, doesn't have to worry. White's pieces are not active at all.
By the way, Bishop E3 on the board, development. At least एक चीज वो solve करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं उन तीनों में से. But I mean, black is not even forced to take. Black can just keep developing and saying, okay, I'm still ahead of you in development.
We can also double down on the pressure on the pawn on d3 and e4. Go knight to c5, bringing that knight in the center of the game. And what do? Because if you take my knight, I can even capture back with the bishop or the queen.
If I really want to kind of make sure कि two-result position, I take with the queen and then you just have no hope. But okay, let's say bishop takes for now.
These two bishops look like a queen, now for black together.
This
Yeah,
is
the
really
two rocket
hard.
bishops have opened up. You just take the pawn on d3 and...
Wow, this is really, really hard actually. So, yeah.
I mean, for Esipenko, imagine such a moment, no? Like, this is a highly stressful game, but now the position which he has entered with the black pieces, he senses it. He is definitely feeling that he's not at all worrying about anything here.
You know, one of the things that happens is that when you only need a draw, you generally try to play a bit passively. And I hope Esipenko doesn't use this strategy because he needs to be objective and realize that he just has a big advantage.
He realized in the opening only because we were like, yeah, b5 नहीं खेलेगा. He will play very solid, but ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था. He's ready for तोड़ फोड़.
11th move was it? Yeah, 11th move itself.
This was a crucial moment.
Yeah, he would never do this in a normal game, but he felt like I have to create some imbalance in my favor, even at the cost of whatever happens next. And now he's struggling in this position. King weak hai, development nahi hai, bishop pair hai. Black is so so playing well. And सबसे important सवाल है chat में countdown किस चीज का चल रहा है मृदा?
Exactly, I don't know why it is 116, 17, 18, 19. God knows. Maybe they are counting the minutes or something related with your marriage. I don't know.
Count down होगा या count up है? I feel like maybe maths class चल रही है कुछ chat में. Chat, let us know what's the
हो
secret
सकता
there.
है. Also, here in the audience, it's very nice to see that how many of you are from Goa? No one. Okay, so everybody is not from Goa over here, and we also have guys. Can we give them the mic over here because we have people from USA there.
Oh wow.
We have people. Yes, maybe. Where are you from?
From Pune.
You're from Pune and you traveled for the finals, yeah?
Yes, absolutely.
How has been your experience? Did you go inside the hall?
Not yet, but when all the players were going into the playing hall, I could wish them luck, all of them. So yeah, I have captured some nice moments.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. And if you could pass the mic behind over there.
Even I'm from Pune.
Oh, lovely. Arey, I am from Pune. Harshit bhai from Pune. तो बहुत सारे पूना से हैं यहाँ पे.
Traveled for the finals.
Finals, huh? It's so cool that, we are having people are traveling. We don't have an Indian player playing here yet. To come from different cities, shows the love for chess.
Yeah.
Hello, hi, I'm from California, USA.
Oh, hi, wow.
And very happy to be here to be watching the match. I'm also a poker player.
A poker player.
Wow. So there are many chess players who also play poker, like Jennifer Shahade,
yes,
Alexandra Botez, and Magnus Carlsen also plays poker. So I'm from the poker world, but I also play chess, and we're here really enjoying watching the match.
Wow, and you traveled only for the match?
No, we traveled specifically for the match to Goa, but we've been traveling around India, including Chennai, where our boy Gukesh is from his hometown. But have been all over India and very excited to be here in Goa, just in time to be here at the World Cup.
And how would you say is this experience of looking a chess tournament different than visiting any other sports match that you've been to?
Well, chess, similar to poker, is a mind sport, right? So it takes a little patience, and especially when you're in the tournament and you have to be very silent, it's a very different experience. But it's so interesting to watch them as they're pacing, as they're thinking, as they're, it's just the whole process is really fascinating. And in poker, it's a little bit more exciting because you can be on the rail, you can be cheering for your friends.
Trash talk.
Right, so exactly, trash talk, table talk. But both sports being mind sports, they're very parallel. And there are other chess players who play poker. Those that I mentioned are obviously very well known, like Jennifer and Alexandra and Magnus. But there are many of us who play both sports, and we're just in it for our mind. And also, I wrote a book about the importance of playing poker for the brain.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was #1 on Amazon.
What is that book called?
It's called The Poker-Powered Brain.
The Poker-Powered Brain.
And I have a couple of copies with me I can bring in to give to you. But thank you for giving us a moment, and I'm really enjoying it and very much enjoying your fun commentary.
Thanks.
Very joyful. So thank you for sharing with us your insight and your expertise. Really, really enjoying it very much.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. And if you could pass the mic behind to Vijita there also, and yes.
And I'm also from Pune.
Wow.
But I was also in US for 20 years, so
wow.
I'm from both places.
That's lovely.
But yeah, I love chess. Poker I just played. I was in the resort, so I just played poker. So it's very interesting.
Wow, chess and poker, I think they go parallel, and a lot of chess players are now learning poker, which is amazing. We have Vijeta from Australia. Could you have the mic and share with us? How was your experience? You were here for a few days.
Yes, initially we were a little bit disappointed. By the time we flew down, most of the Indian players were gone, which were our favorite. But nevertheless, I came here because both my sons are interested in chess. They play. They've just gone out at the moment. But we didn't actually realize that when you actually walk into the playing hall, the energy, the excitement is just surreal. It is so positively influensive. Initially we thought, we're not going to have much good time because our favorite players were gone. But no, even these guys, they're doing amazing, and see them fighting hard, and still they're relaxed in the evening, and just to see it happen with our eyes is just so much more influential in a very positive way, and chess is such an amazing sport. It teaches you so many important life lessons, not just the win or loss over the board, but it teaches you a lot of things like thinking before taking a move, being patient, being strategic, analytical. So it's a very, very good learning experience for us and for my kids, and they're sharing their stories with their friends in Australia, and they're all very excited. And we share this link to everyone, and it's amazing. And especially your commentary makes it a lot more fun.
Wow, that's really amazing. And I think it was a great decision to still come down and watch the players, because finally, this pressure of the finals also has that energy. You were so right about it.
I'm genuinely curious, कितने लोग यहाँ पुणे से हैं? Because half the crowd है ना?
Yeah, actually we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So Pune is the new St. Louis.
Yeah. Oh wow.
No, actually, this is true that in Pune we have Grandmaster Abhijit Kunte, who has been the inspiration, for all of us. And his family, Kunte Kaka, his father, they were changed so much in Pune by the tournaments and stuff. And he's the tournament director here in this tournament, Grandmaster Abhijit Kunte. So very proud of that fact. And we have the fourth member joining the panel. Sahaj bhai, kahan the aap?
I was just getting a charger, but on the way, guess who I saw chilling in the pool?
Don't tell me any of the two people.
It was Sindarov. Sindarov right now was chilling in the pool, bhai. He's ready for the tie breaks, as are we.
अरे भाई तो आप इधर क्यों आए? उधर ही डुबकी मारने का.
तभी तो late हुआ मैं. तो फटाफट था मैं. I was soaking in the moment, Soaking.
Good one.
Nice.
But okay, Sindarov के second अभी काम कर रहे होंगे, तगड़ी तरीके से for the tie breaks. But yeah. And coming back to this game, Bishop E3 played. Saj, bhai, your thoughts on the current position?
I mean, I think Nadirbek is in deep trouble. I think I wouldn't be shocked if this game is finished in the next hour because I think he's dead lost. It's just a matter of dead lost, I think, yeah. Very, very close to it. I mean, I can see a -3 advantage over here. Bunch of moves for black. There is knight c5, there is rook e8. Also, I mean, Esipenko has already made the critical move, which was c4. He has already made the critical move, and now I think the rest of it is just follow-up. Knight c5 looks so logical, putting pressure on d3 and e4 at the same time. And white के पास कोई option ही नहीं रहेगा यार. You have to go bishop takes c5 and give up double bishop versus double knights, which is definitely not ideal.
And also, guys, for the ones who don't know, you see this bar. You see that it's highly favoring black, or it's it's kind of steering towards the white's bar right now. That means that black has a huge advantage. And -1.85, which is almost 2 points, means that black has an advantage of almost 2 points. And the material is still equal, which just goes to show how dominating black's position is.
And with this 2+2, which is equal to almost 2 pawns up, I want to add one more thing, Harshit bhai, to your point. The only game which really makes me think ki bhai, it should not be over yet is the one Fedosiev, which he played over here where he was -3.5, almost 4, and then he got back. But of course, towards the end, he again lost. But, you know, he did get that opportunity. Do you think there is any chance that Nadir can bake his opponent?
Wow. That's a very interesting question, Amrita. But I think that it's such a simple position. If the position was complex, there were pieces hanging everywhere on the board, then I would think that there are chances for black to go wrong. But it's such a simple position.
And also, add to your point, Harshita, आपने कहा कि 2 points की plus है, and that's what 2 pawns. Let's not forget, white is a pawn up right now.
Oh.
So, you know, looking at that and now realizing कि भाई +2 है, like that is an insane position to have as black.
Yeah.
And everything going wrong. King weak है, development नहीं है, double bishop है, center break हो रहा है. If that e4 pawn falls, then it's just
So we all agree that it's only a miracle that can help Nadirbek. Otherwise, this is technically lost.
A miracle like what happened with Esipenko against Wei. That's exactly what he needs right now.
But then we don't want Esipenko again to go through something like that sort. But
मतलब Esipenko हर move में अपने rooks check करेगा कि वो मर तो नहीं रहा है कोई. Like I feel that's the only way that this can go wrong for him.
Guys, Esipenko blundered his rook in the semi-finals against Wei. He was actually on the verge of winning, and he just had this brain slip for one moment, and he just lost his rook.
You're gonna see that traumatic moment right now.
Very traumatic. But then he won his game yesterday. I don't know how he managed to get sleep.
Yeah,
and
this was that moment.
The moment where Wei attacked the rook on g2, and Esipenko just didn't protect it.
Wow.
He just lost the rook and lost the game. But after that, he somehow managed to come back with a bang in the next game, won.
And you know the sad thing is that in the video, he goes for the rook twice. Like he's going for it and then he goes back, goes again and goes back, and then he pushes the pawn. Just completely forgot about the rook over there. I mean, I never seen something like it, and it was definitely a huge shock to all of us. But glad that he's able to make a comeback.
Yeah, also in this match, basically we have two countries who are like, if Nadirbek gets in, then there are two Uzbeks, but there will be no Russian. So for Esipenko, it would matter a lot to represent his country over here. And he is so close. Oh my God. I still feel that, you know, once it comes towards the final 2-3 moves, his hands would be shaking. Yeah. He would be in disbelief that, oh, it's happening. It's real now.
It's happening.
But as of now, it's not hit him.
I think he needs to stop. He needs to not think about being in the candidates. Right now, he just needs to think about the next move. Because whenever you have that picture, that dream that, oh, I can play in the candidates, that's when you start to relax a little bit and things start to go wrong. But look at Essie. He's so focused and calm. No signs of excitement or nervousness. He's just genuinely curious about the next best move.
And can we look at that? So there is a bishop sack, which
bishop sack.
Anton wants to analyze a little deeper. Can we do that?
Which is the bishop sack, Amrita?
Yeah.
The chat is saying, wait a second, is there no bishop sack?
Chat is
Bishop e3. No,
Bishop
what?
I don't see the bishop sack, but अगर chat तो countdown भी करिए मुर्ता, so हर चीज chat की विश्वास
Chat
नहीं करनी चाहिए.
countdown आप क्यों कर रहे हो? मतलब इरादा क्या है? By the way, Harshit, there's one more thing you may not be very aware of it, but did you get the invitation from Sahil Bhai?
Yes.
For his wedding?
I did.
And now it's a question to you. Are you going to come with us to South Africa or are you going to attend his wedding?
Tough question, Harshit bhai.
Depends what time you ask him, yeah?
Yeah, so while Harshit Bhai is thinking, no, there is no bishop sacrifice maybe. Okay, but what is the best move for black over here after bishop e3? Can you not take the pawn on d3?
Yeah, I think, for example, if you take this pawn, then white gets some time for development potentially, and he's hoping long term he'll win back this pawn and he hold on for dear life. But I think black can also continue development, yeah? For example, rook a e8, such a logical move, putting pressure on this e4 pawn.
Still continue with knight d2.
Yeah, knight d2 now.
Let's look at this. C takes d3. Rook
yes.
a c1 you will go.
Yes, and now suddenly you see white is back in the game.
Exactly. So this development is what we were talking about. It was a temporary situation a few moves ago. Once you have managed that, and if black doesn't do the best moves, then you are back. Because pawn to gaya nahi hai na, you've just given it back. You were a pawn up.
Exactly, and now queen d8 only move for black already, and now e5, and suddenly things are changing, yeah? You can see how this pawn is attacked, bishop attacked, knight g5 incoming, black's pieces are a bit passive. So black cannot just sit tight and wait for the next
But
5
that
moves.
e5 move is good because, you know, the bishop on b7, the way you open it, it feels like you are opening the door of your house where outside there are many snakes and, you know, you're calling them inside. I don't know. It feels a bit scary.
True. I think pushing pawns is always risky, but I think he has to do it.
सांप को देखा नहीं कभी? घर में कभी आया नहीं है सांप?
नहीं.
अच्छा.
आप कहाँ रहते हो अमृता? This is a normal thing.
Why are you surprised?
By the
I
way,
mean, it's possible. No, मैं आया था हमारे घर पे.
I did figure out the variation where the bishop is being sacrificed. I think it is knight c5.
Okay.
Bishop takes c5. Bishop takes c5. And now white will go d4. And now bishop takes d4 is apparently just winning for black. That is the bishop sacrifice line, I believe.
And I assume it's queen b6 now, yeah? You pin the knight, next rook d8, and you win back the knight, I guess.
If we have any questions, guys, we should ask our audience. And Harshit Bhai, you're also good at creating questions.
No, but this one was very cute. To sacrifice the bishop on d4 and then pinning it. And he has thought for more than 17 minutes now. Closer to 20 minutes. Trying to decide. I mean, it's the hardest decision to make when you have two good moves.
And a candidate spot at stake.
Either to call or to raise.
कोई मुझे पूछा साहिल भाई, will you attend your wedding or go to South Africa?
Guys, he has to be there.
Commentary कौन करेगा नहीं?
Yeah, Harshit Bhai, we were discussing that Sagar was telling Sahil to do it live. I mean, to do it to commentary. Chat was saying live stream कर लो, but उसमें commentary भी करके दिखाया है साहिल भाई ने एक दो बार.
Commentary के लिए I think Harshit भाई can do it better, yeah?
Not for a wedding.
So Esipenko thinking.
Apart from c takes d3, rook a e8 is a move which is decent, right, for Esipenko?
Yeah.
And knight c5 as well.
Knight c5, rook a, even cd3 is normal. I think all these options are very
Has
good.
it ever happened that you love your position so much and all the options you look at, you love them? You know? Like Harshit Bhai, I think when you go to a shop, you're loving all the shirts which you're looking at. How do you decide which one to buy?
Usually the first thing I like, I do it.
अच्छा, दूसरा देखते नहीं हो? You
No,
don't?
like if I like something, I just...
Intuition.
Yeah.
अच्छा, maybe he will look at the second one, that also he will buy. Third one also, if you like it, he will buy.
Intuitively, तो जो पहला पसंद आता है, you should always trust it.
So Harshit
वो
bhai,
intuition थोड़ी होता
if
है.
you get a shirt, but then you find a better one, like what do you get the second one also? Do you just say, okay, मैंने खरीद लिया अब एक हो गया?
No, but if I buy the shirt, why will I look at the second one? I
That's
just go.
the, like very happy, very content, not at all greedy कि मुझे और अच्छा चाहिए, और अच्छा चाहिए, you know. Nice, good point, yeah. Vamos. कभी तो बोले आज के दिन vamos.
Okay, still no
There is
moves,
also some room for mistakes as well in this position. For example, if black goes knight c5, bishop d4, not bishop c5, but bishop d4 rather, and if you take that pawn on d3, it is poisoned. So for the audience, it is white to play and get an advantage.
Wow.
A massive advantage.
Great
actually.
question there.
How can we threaten?
Oh, this is a dream position, yeah, for white.
Things can change, yeah?
Very nice attacking method here that we have.
White. Chat.
Yes. Knight G5.
Knight G5.
Excellent.
Exactement.
Wow, threatening checkmate in one. And if let's say I just block this, I just block your queen, then what's the next move? Very important.
Queen F6.
Queen F6.
Exactly.
Yes.
Very good.
Wow.
But some people in the chat in the very beginning, they said the move E5. That cannot be good, no?
Ooh, E5 looks
Because
risky.
you're blocking your bishop,
Blocking
you're
your
not
bishop.
giving a threat, you're opening his
Oh,
bishop.
look at the bar. Kya dive mari bar mein hai, bhai sahab.
Knight G5 is for sure the best move. Threatening checkmate. You always want to create attacking possibilities and threat. Every move of yours should have some sort of an idea or a threat behind it. And here, obviously, you have the biggest threat of finishing the game.
Wait, so there are possibilities that black could go wrong. I mean,
there are possibilities that we can go wrong, but Esipenko won't go wrong.
Okay, it's about...
Oh, knight C5 played. Yeah.
Wow.
Best move. Brillante.
Okay, so what if I just play knight G5 anyways? Is there some hope, maybe G6, queen H3, I try to get in via this path?
H5 perhaps?
H5.
Or F6 also looks very interesting, but I haven't calculated.
Saj bhai, you're breaking your own principle, pushing the F pawn.
भाई अब किंग को मेट हो रहा है फिर तो पुश करेंगे ना pawn.
F6. Defending like this.
Exactly. The queen comes into the defense. And look at Yakubboev. He's not even writing the move down. It's so interesting. Like, all moves of Esipenko are coming as either a surprise or he's just astonished to how well Esipenko is playing this game. And finally, he writes down the move knight to C5.
also this is the only game right now for them when they are roaming around. They have nothing to watch. Yeah, that is what we talk about. It does get very lonely towards the end.
Yeah, if we can show that
Playing
screen
hall.
actually. That
Oh yeah,
that
the whole view.
The view where we can only see that there are two boards on the podium, and here you can see. Only
Can we go
two
full
boards.
screen here for a moment?
Guys, this tournament started with 206 players, and it's a knockout format. So you keep on losing half of the players, and now finally only 4 players remain. 2 of them finished their game, which is why we see Yakubboev sitting there by himself as Esipenko gets up.
Round 2 को हॉल में चलने की जगह नहीं थी literally. You know, so many players, so many tables. You look on the right, there's Nihal. You look on the left, there's Gukesh. I mean, it was such a crazy experience, and now it's complete stark contrast. One player sitting there fighting for his dream, right? Because he's about to get knocked out. He needs to win this game.
And Esipenko very confidently strolling around. But guys, they're still thinking.
You know, when I was talking to Peter, like, oh, that day when he had blundered his rook, that's what Peter was talking about. If Esipenko strikes back, then that blunder is not going to haunt him for his life. But if he misses this opportunity, then that is the move forever. It's going to be breaking you apart.
They say, right, that tragedy is comedy in hindsight. So I'm sure a few years down the road he'll be like, oh my god, do you remember that game where I blundered my rook? That was crazy.
हाँ, क्योंकि candidates हो रहा है अभी, इसलिए नहीं होता तो it would have been a
Guys, one of the most important events next year in the chess calendar will be the chess candidates, for which these players are fighting for the spot at the candidates. It's going to happen in the end of March in Cyprus, and it will be a 2.5-week event. The winner of that 8-player double round robin event actually, will play against the current world champion Gukesh. So this is the world championship cycle that's happening.
And Esipenko can just taste the victory, I think, with his
so
final
close.
move. He knows it's there.
The good thing about Cyprus is that for all the Indians, they don't have to stay up all night. Last time in Toronto when it was, you remember?
The jet lag, yeah?
It was
Or
Yeah.
No, the time was night timing because his time zone is very different. So it was a night shift. And Shrija says Esipenko got married recently. Yeah, I think everybody who is getting married recently are playing well. So maybe Sahil bhai, after you get married, you have to find a tournament for yourself.
भाई जल्दी खेलो भाई याकूबोव भाई जल्दी खेलो भाई जल्दी जल्दी मार दो नाइट कोई बात नहीं इट्स ओके
Yakubboev also recently got married.
क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई
So what do you have to say
अच्छा,
about
when
that?
both are married, तो फिर होना ही है ना. Technically, it doesn't work. The mathematics do not work. That's the problem.
True.
Can't relate, so.
By the way, so now that we kind of know the 8 players or the candidates, right? So let's assume it's Esipenko. If you're looking at it from a non-Indian perspective, of course we support Prague.
Prague is the only Indian who's going to be there.
Who do you think is the favorite to win the candidates and challenge Gukesh?
So we only have one country where there are 2 players representing. It's US. We have Fabiano Caruana and Hikaru. Both players are playing in the candidates, and I think one of the 2 players is definitely a favorite to win.
What do you think, Amrita?
Oh, you're asking me this question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, assume.
भाई एक ही Indian है and he is my favorite. There is no doubt about it.
He's your favorite, but do you think he's
on paper,
On
right?
paper, yeah.
I think it has been a dream for me to see Prague versus Gukesh World Championship match. So I'm definitely, realistically, I'm going to be rooting for him. It would have been difficult to answer this question if there was also Arjun and, more people there. But, yeah.
And Saj bhai?
I think I will agree with Harshit here. I think Fabi and Hikaru have objectively have a very good chance at challenging Gukesh, and because there are 2 of them, and Fabi has played against Magnus in a World Championship match, so he's played candidates, he's won the candidates, so I think those 2 players for sure.
Also, I think let's keep in mind they are world number 2 and world number 3 right now. So, it's going to be very, very tough. Of course, we all support Prague though. There's no doubt about it. And Prague, of course, is still, I think that's the only spot which will not be confirmed after today, right? So he still has to make sure some mathematics go his way.
He's playing in 2 days in the London Chess Classic, Prague, and he's playing in the open section. He's the top seed. And if he gets in the top 4, if I'm not wrong, then he increases his lead in the GP points, guaranteeing.
And also Doha, later he'll be playing. Also last year, the way he has played the tournaments and won so many events, the tiebreaks he has played, he is not the same Prague. So when we are talking about Fabi and Nakamura being highly experienced and, played candidates a number of times, I think this is Prague's second candidates. And now I consider him as an experienced guy over here. And no, I don't think it's going to be that easy for Naka and Fabi.
Yeah. Last time it was right down till the last second we did not know who would win the candidates. Right? That was an epic game between
Nepo and Fabi. That was another, heartbreak. It was as close to Esipenko. What happened to him? Maybe even more than
worse,
that for Fabi. Totally sad.
But guys, what will Yakubboev play?
And how many minutes?
He's about to take the knight on c5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
If you go full screen, you can see that he was hovering over the knight on c5, about to chop it off.
Do you think practically that's a bad move? Like, it just kind of... imagine this situation. This just looks like over.
I don't think he will play that. Maybe d takes c4, yeah? He wants to play, but even that is lost.
Yeah.
E4
Then
mar
E4
jayega.
pawn is hanging. I think that would be very, very scary.
And Esipenko.
By knight ko dekho, he has to get out of his house. The knight must step out. He has been such an introvert.
This is tough for Yakubboev.
The thing is, after a move like bishop takes c5, like black can capture back with the queen or the bishop.
Yeah.
Even if I capture back with the queen, black still has a very good advantage, double bishops, and basically no risk in the position.
Yeah.
All Esipenko needs is a draw.
Yes, because it's a 2-match game. Whoever gets 1.5 in the classical, 1.5 points wins and qualifies to the candidates.
And you see Esipenko going back, relaxing his neck. He feels the stress no matter what. It might be comparatively still the better situation that he knows he's better. Definitely this evaluation is simple for a player like him. But
he's hesitating. Yeah, he pulls his hand back again.
नहीं भाई खेलो नाइट को निकालो उधर से You still can fight Yakubboev. We want to see a fight here.
His hand is shaking, by the way. Look at his hand. His hand is shaking.
Really?
Yeah, I can see his hand shake a little bit as he's... Yeah, it was...
Maybe you are shaking because in a few days...
नहीं भाई हाथ थोड़ा शेक कर दो याकूब भाई अभी.
साहिल भाई को भी स्ट्रेस तो है ना आजकल.
नहीं स्ट्रेस है, टेंशन नहीं है.
नहीं प्रेशर है, टेंशन नहीं है.
Esipenko can't wait to see what his opponent is going to play.
He's wearing such a loose bracelet, yeah? Can be disturbing, but...
Either bishop takes c5 or bishop d4 is the prediction here.
Bishop d4 is a nice move, to be honest.
Yeah.
It gives your opponent the opportunity to go wrong.
Okay, what if he plays e5? That was also lost, right? Completely.
e5. I think you just pull the bishop back.
Yeah.
And
now you've covered the g5 square. So knight g5 ke threats are not as
just
risky.
chop it off.
Knight g5 the main problem is...
e5.
E5
plays.
No, really?
Amruta.
Wow.
Okay, but after bishop e7, if you play knight g5, I think it's
And
disastrous.
he comes back bishop to e7.
Because वो light square diagonal पे that knight is maybe the only hope to kind of block that. So knight d2, knight e4 is one more hope. But as of now, d3 is hanging and it's not easy to get there.
And guys, look at that bishop now. Oh. The bishop has opened up on this h1-8 diagonal.
Hey, does he want to go d4 by chance?
Oh, but d4, then knight can hop in here, Like you've completely given up on the light squares.
Yeah. d4 also knight can jump to d3 as well, which I think is so risky. Like
and now knight c, let's see, knight c3. Okay, imagine you make a move like b4.
Okay, b4.
By chance.
And now what do you do?
Achhi
best move hai
I thought it's a
g6.
Knight e4, g6 and the knight is trapped, basically.
Oh, g6 is a slight error actually.
Knight
f6 check.
Okay, some tricks, yeah.
Just queen c6 though. And suddenly this is very, 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 very loose.
And knight g5, he'll just simply chop off bishop takes g5.
Knight g5, queen g6 also is very good.
Yes, true. Also very good, but just even taking, and you can't take with the knight because there's mate.
And also, let's not forget that b2 pawn is also hanging in that position when the knight jumps to d3. Always.
तो भाई को कौन देखेगा सहज इधर इतना कुछ चल रहा है king side पे. No, but you are very right.
Zaruri hai, I think, because that pawn is on c4 and it can be a very dangerous piece in the future of the game.
We can't find any variation for white where he can create some kind of counterplay.
Let's just say that objectively speaking, if both players play the best moves, white is still losing.
Yeah, this is the live position on the board, by the way. e5 and bishop e7. And Yakubboev is thinking here. And we do think that objectively, black still has a massive edge.
Yeah, I would say winning.
भाई इसका मतलब कल सिर्फ एक ही टाई ब्रेक होएगा. कल एक ही गेम मिलेगा अपने को देखने को.
Wow.
और वो भी in first 1.5 hours it could just get over. It could be the shortest day. We have closing ceremony tomorrow. If the tie
day after I think closing.
कल टाई ब्रेक्स है ना?
हाँ. अच्छा नहीं कल ही
If the tie breaks keep going on, then the closing will be at 8 o'clock. But if not, then it will be at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure if it will be live streamed, but everything is dependent.
Most likely, but I don't know.
Oh, are you going to Chennai for the camp? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a bit tired and I'm leaving. We are all going to Africa on the 2nd. So I'm trying to decide whether I should do it, but I would love to.
I think, chess anyway refreshes you. Mental tiredness chal jata hai because you're also happy with chess. I mean, you are generally most happy when you're with chess.
Yes.
बराबर है?
Yes.
नहीं कुछ doubt लग रहा है हर्षित भाई.
I was not sure what you're going to say after. But yes.
Other question from chat. What if Magnus suddenly decides to play the candidates? I think उनको भी कम से कम 40 गेम कुछ खेलने पड़ेंगे.
Oh, by the way, another
he's about to play, huh?
Is he going d4 or d takes c4? Yeah, one of the two.
Was he touching the d pawn?
I think so. His hand was going somewhere around that area. Those are the only two moves that make sense. Otherwise, you lose the d3 pawn for free. Bishop takes c5 is not the best anymore because bishop takes c5 check ke baad, I will chop off that knight on f3 and capture your d4 pawn. So if you go d4, for example,
d4 now. Yeah.
Now bishop takes f3, rook takes f3, bishop takes d4, and this is just lost. You can just resign here.
Yeah.
And Esipenko का अभी तक रुक भी बाहर नहीं आया, तो there is.
भाई एसिपेंको का दिल धक धक कर रहा होगा ना अभी यार. He's so close. One move, one mistake, and he could be winning completely.
And I think all the 4 players in the semifinals guarantee a prize of $50,000. The winner gets $120,000, and I think the second place is 80 I think. And the third place is 70 or something like this. So also quite a bit of money that they're playing for.
मतलब candidate spot plus around a difference of $20,000.
Yes,
yeah?
candidate spot, which is worth a lot more, obviously, and $20,000.
Situation is quite bleak right now for Nodirbek. He has to push, just
And
move
what
the
were
d
you-
pawn.
He he's taken the pawn, yeah.
Think a good move there.
You know.
Okay, now b takes c4.
Yeah,
yes.
good for Esipenko. Yes, very normal moves. E5, bishop e7.
All natural moves are good,
Very
yeah?
normal moves for black.
And
No,
he takes back.
Yeah, no need to think even.
Salva, you were making a point about Magnus. What were you saying?
Yes, I think उनको भी हिकारू की तरह 40 गेम खेलने पड़ेंगे, right? I think to kind of play the candidates, but he's expressed this multiple times. You know, he doesn't want to enter that cycle. It takes a lot of toll on him, right? To kind of participate, prepare for the World Championship, and of course, candidates is another ball game altogether. But do you think if Magnus played, he would win the candidates?
Oh, for sure.
Of course, yes.
Magnus is too good. And now we get this bird's eye view.
Okay, knight d2 now, I guess, just develop, yeah?
A very interesting point here. Like if white's pawn instead of f4 was on f2, white is, okay, not worse here. Like knight d2 and you're fine.
I was going to say if the pawn on g3
Yeah,
was on
g2 also, that would be a
Yeah.
dream, yeah?
Yeah.
मैं just golden pawn की बात कर रहा था, but हर्षित भाई ने वो diss कर दिया एकदम.
I wonder if I can just like see the evaluation by changing one. Sajva, can we do that? Like we can try like pushing the pawn to g2 and then checking the evaluation, how much difference that makes. As a random thought, would be very interesting to see.
Yeah.
कि एक pawn move का कितना फर्क पड़ सकता है?
How are you
It's a
going to do
huge
that?
difference.
you
I'm
said?
sure white is better there.
White is better.
Should
Wow.
be. You are a pawn up ultimately, I think. And black's entire compensation is coming from the light squares. So for example, queen c6 is a very dangerous threat for black at some point.
Yeah.
And it's always there.
Yeah.
You have these g2 and h1 squares which are under attack, and the knight is basically pinned.
Serge, I have a question for you. We saw that Yakubboev was thinking when he played e5. He's also thinking after he took the pawn on c4. But black's moves were very obvious. So does this mean that he's just like not sure what plan to play, or what is he thinking about? Because it's not as if black's moves came as a surprise to him.
I think he knows maybe the opening did not go his way at all. Like I think it couldn't have gone worse for Nodirbek having this position after move 18 or so with the white pieces. He's completely lost, I think. And you just start to second guess every move of yours, every decision of yours during the game, which is definitely not a great sign. And Esipenko knows, I mean, at least he feels that he's better. Maybe he doesn't know he's winning, but maybe he feels that he's better for sure. And that's why he looks so much more confident.
Facial expression से कुछ पता ही नहीं चलता.
नहीं, but body language से somewhere you do sense that Yakubboev understands that he is in a really difficult situation. It's hard to get out of such a situation. You know, you kind of evaluate it, correct? Or how does it happen? Like, are you biased ki if you get that thought, maybe you will miss some good moves?
Actually, at some point he did just like do like, you know, a kind of a sad face there, not sure what move to play. And Amruta, coming back to your question, I think, yeah, I mean, I guess he's just trying to find ways to, you know, whenever you have a bad position, you want to change the character of the game somehow. And it's clear that the position is only going south for Yakubboev in the whole last 5 or 6 moves. But I don't even see a way to change the character.
Yeah, if we try like some inaccuracies from black, okay, let's just try. Abhi, next move most natural for you for
knight
white.
C3.
Knight C3.
Develop.
Okay.
Knight D3 you go ahead with. I think this is something we
so
were
many
looking
moves
at.
here.
Now how do you continue?
I guess.
Knight E4
Knight
looks
E4.
natural. समझो अभी B2 मार दिया, ठीक है? Knight takes B2.
Oh.
Ooh, white to play.
Wait,
White
can we
to
ask
play.
the question to the
Chat.
chat and to anyone over here who wants to try white to play?
Yes. Exactly.
Wow.
Knight F6.
Well done.
It looks
Knight
like
to F6 check.
it's a free piece, but
Yeah.
once
Take.
Because the
if you
mate
take-
on H7.
Yeah, you take here, suddenly bishop is attacked and there is queen g5, queen g7 checkmate और यहाँ पे क्या चल रहा है कोने में फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है.
And you know, if you take bishop takes F6, here queen takes F6. नहीं,
अच्छा,
हाँ, same ही वहीं
हाँ,
पे.
E
You
takes
continue
F6.
with that.
Yeah, even now it looks deadly, right?
Yeah.
GF, Queen F.
Oof, this is
And if your B2 knight is also hanging, if you go back to D3,
this is just gone, yeah.
Just bishop d4 or something, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
finish.
Finito.
So like one slow move can cost him a lot, but definitely Esipenko knows that, is aware of that, but anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is not anything can happen here.
Not at all. Okay,
Miracle
instead of knight
lagega.
B2, let's still be at that position and try to, because these are natural ideas. Yeah, knight C3,
I
knight
guess
D3. यहाँ
your
तक ठीक है,
plan
knight
is just
E4
to
is also
play-
fine.
Your plan is just to play knight g5 or knight f6 check, right?
Will you stop by
I guess
H6, knight E4
I'll
खेलो?
play Queen C8 to be honest.
Or
I'll
Queen
be
C6
very,
even.
very.
Queen C8.
I'm not
Queen
going to
C8.
exchange लेकिन.
Why
Oh,
not?
I forced.
Ooh, but why not Queen
Knight
C6?
F6 check अभी भी नहीं आ रहा है क्या?
नहीं.
Apparently there is knight d6, which is.
Nah, that's also.
Come on, really? That is good?
But it's you still
No,
not
the
gonna
thing
win
is,
it, yeah.
Black can never lose. And I just need a draw with black.
Yeah, you can't really do this also.
But if you just play queen c6, I mean.
No, but this is still a great progress that you're not losing.
Well, drawing and losing is the same for white, I think.
Like there is no check, there is no knight g5. I mean, white is just busted here. And
Okay,
kuch
what
time
about
ke
knight
baad-
G5? Will you take on G5?
Yes.
And you
Queen
can't-
takes G5.
Yeah, but queen takes is, suddenly you don't have a clear threat.
This exchange favors black.
Queen E4.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is just
Done.
gone. This is just gone.
We may, in the next 5 moves, it could also get over, yeah? Anything can happen. Wow. Very, very
Guys,
sad
if you
for
have any
Northerbeck, but
questions
yes.
In the meanwhile, as Yakubboev is thinking, do let us know that we can address here now that Yakubboev is taking his time. Or any
Also
comments.
to the chat, anything which is, something very important you would like to.
Still thinking.
Final 2 days, Harshit Bhai, we were telling Sahil Bhai to invite all the players to his wedding from Goa. And then they can attend GCL. So that was the plan. Sahil Bhai is thinking.
I'm wondering who's thinking more, me or Yakubboev right now. But
He's going for the move. I believe he's going for the b1 knight. It's going to be knight c3 or knight d2, one of them.
Yeah.
Most probably knight d2 makes more sense because you also defend your f3 knight as well. And c4 ke pawn pe bhi halka sa pressure to hai. That's what I would expect him to play.
And he goes knight D2.
Yeah.
Development, very important. And now, oh wow, black
Only
has
move.
only move.
Okay, it's not knight D3.
It is knight
knight
d3, the only move.
Then it's fine.
So
It's very natural.
let's say black just passes the move just to understand. Yeah,
C4
a5.
मारोगे कि
Yeah,
नहीं?
you take on c4 or play rook a c1, and white is actually back.
Okay, can I ask another question which is maybe more realistic, because I want to defend a c4 pawn. So if I go knight e6, which is, why will I go there? G5 पे stop करने के लिए.
But now rook
C1
c1.
And no, he's about to play the move knight D3
हाँ,
immediately.
very natural. The
Yeah.
best part about this game for Esipenko is all his next moves are very natural.
And he plays
Plays it,
He
wow.
plays knight D3.
And very important, controls the c1 square. So no rook c1 possible now. This is also a threat. Then the c pawn becomes a pass pawn.
And bishop c5, this recurring idea that we were mentioning, exchanging the dark squared bishop, opening the white king completely is going to be lethal.
Also like the idea of f6 at some point.
You
Sahaj, breaking all the rules.
No, matlab for to break it's attacking purposes, yeah, for f6 to break open the f file. And that queen looks a bit trapped to me somehow. Queen के पास कोई घर ही नहीं है like.
साहिल भाई आपको पेंटिंग का बहुत शौक है क्या?
नहीं, I'm just
सारे स्क्वायर्स कलर करने में really enjoys. I've seen him. He's so happy वो click करने में.
F pawn push कर दिया. I'm still in shock यार कि Sahaj भाई suggesting that move.
We have a question. Who are the top Indian contenders for World Rapid and Blitz? So I am pretty sure that Gukesh, Arjun, Prag,
all of them
Nihal,
are playing.
Vidit is playing,
all
I'm
of
guessing.
them, Vidit will play. So I think these are probably going to be in the women's section. I think Hampi, Divya, Vaishali, all of them will play. So we definitely
The World
have
Rapid
some.
and Blitz is the most exciting event of the year, and without Magnus it would have been a bit sad, but we are very lucky that he's playing.
He's coming.
So मजा आ जाएगा.
And
And also
wow.
Harshit bhai is playing, यार.
So jeans पहनोगे
He's the
अर्षित भाई की?
biggest.
क्या पहनोगे? Jeans, I guess.
No, I'm very excited because there are very few, like I was telling yesterday, there are such few tournaments that you get to play in the same tournament as Magnus, because Magnus is only playing in these closed events or invitational events. So to play in the same tournament as Magnus and maybe even get to play him would be like the biggest moment for me.
By the way, श्रीजा जी बोल रहे कि भाई हमें भी इनवाइट कर दो साहिल भाई. ठीक है, बस मैसेज देना मेरा काम था, बाकी आप डिसाइड कर लो.
इनवाइट आप अमृता को भी फॉरवर्ड कर देना. आई थिंक इट्स ऑल अबाउट दैट.
मैं अभी करता हूं.
इनवाइट नहीं आया अभी तक, इसलिए बोल रही है. अभी करता हूं. उनको इनवाइट चाहिए बस
इनवाइट चाहिए.
पर तू आने ही नहीं वाली है ना, फिर क्या करेगी इनवाइट का?
भाई इनविटेशन इम्पोर्टेंट रहता है ना,
ऑप्शन चाहिए ना,
फिर अलग है.
पर आने ही नहीं हो तो फिर क्या करेंगे इनवाइट का?
रुको,
ठीक है,
इनवाइट जा रहा है भाई अभी.
वैसे भी नहीं आ पाऊंगी. टीचिंग हिम गुड हैबिट्स. किसी को कोई आने नहीं वाला है तो उसको तो इनवाइट पहले भेजने का.
Meanwhile, okay, what does black do now? कि white का plan क्या है? Black did nothing. What would you do as white?
H5 H6 भाई तोड़
पूरा
फोड़.
ऊपर है?
हर्षित पॉन है वो.
उससे मतलब black can just play G6 and it's fine. There is no risk.
G6, your queen has to drop back to
नहीं,
H3.
अभी नहीं भाई, H5 H6 के बाद बोल रहा था जो आपने arrows
अच्छा,
डाले.
पूरा
I can
आगे
just go
लेने के बाद.
G6 and it's no risk for me.
Actually, we can always show a pass, right? Let's say A5 खेला इधर, and you're going H5.
Let's say A4.
अच्छा, one pass से हो भी नहीं रहा है.
भाई H6.
You need multiple.
A5,
Crazy.
A4, he's still winning.
Wow.
This is okay. I did not expect this will happen, huh?
I'm guessing the idea of H4 is he wants to go knight G5 at some point and recapture with the H pawn.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense.
H pawn खुल जाए थोड़ा, वहाँ पे थोड़ा pressure आ जाए.
That's too optimistic, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, A5 को if you go knight E4 again you are in the same analysis, right?
हाँ.
And let's say A4 now.
No, queen C6, right?
Queen C6, but now this time for knight G5 we have an extra bishop G5 edge G5. So queen C6 instead of A4, let's say. Knight G5 takes.
Okay,
H
at G5
takes.
you want to take.
But it doesn't really
Still
change.
it's not helping.
Isn't bishop c8 just trapping a queen?
Oh my god.
चलो भाई, goodbye. खत्म.
Wow. Man, ये सवाल पूछना चाहिए था. It was such a good question.
Wow.
So there is no hope. It's a quite helpless position.
It's too slow.
Yeah. Esipenko के पास there are too many options.
Neil says the tough thing for white is that he's in a must win. So he has to try to complicate as much as possible. It's very hard this position also to complicate, no? क्योंकि black's ideas are so clear. मतलब इतना clarity कभी नहीं रहती है जिंदगी में.
And also if white plays this move pawn to H4 in a position where his rook on A1 is not in the game, that kind of just goes to show that white does not have a very straightforward plan.
Even if he wants to go king h2 and say I want to defend those light squares and then bring my knight,
But
the
let's
problem
rook
is c3. हाँ, यहाँ पे c3 आके तोड़फोड़ होएगा and 7th rank is so weak.
Let's say a5 again.
D8
No,
आके.
king
Let's
h2.
just- why king?
Rook
Rook D8.
मतलब A5 हम बार-बार क्यों खेल रहे हैं?
Why?
No, no, when we had to show a pass.
चलो कोई अच्छी मूव है. Rook
D8.
d8. Rook
Yeah,
d8.
let's
हाँ.
play good moves with
हाँ.
black. Yeah?
King h2 now.
And now
I'll
I
even
just take
go
the
rooks.
pawn on B2, for example,
Okay, I'm greedy. I'm going to take this pawn.
and go C3 next.
So what's
Now
wise
knight
plan?
e4.
Knight e4.
Knight E4, I always have bishop C8.
Oof. Bishop c8. Also,
this is
always
bad.
queen c6 is a good move. Whenever
Yeah.
this happens, like it's just
No, one like very clear idea I see for black is that like हम rook d8 queen c6 बोल रहे हैं, but we're not threatening anything. But I feel in the ideal sense, black just wants to play bishop b4 and bishop takes d2, like in the future, like rook d8 queen c6 के बाद, and you just want to break the harmony of those knights and open up the light squares for yourself.
Very interesting.
And I feel if he found that, then this is just over.
So rook A to D8 is what we are predicting Esipenko to play here. Just a developing move.
also by the bishop c5 is a move you're thinking about.
But knight C4?
Yeah, knight c4 is a nice response. Suddenly you win the pawn at least back, and
Yeah.
if you take, then knight e3, and this could hop in. Two knights coming in. Suddenly
Knight
it could get a bit
G5, yeah.
dangerous.
Wow. No, this is like a very for a final game in a must-win situation. I think such a position nobody is going to enjoy to fight. Even Nordirbek is sensing it. यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं यार
But what can he do,
objectively.
yeah? What can he do? He has to keep fighting.
Yeah, move by move. That is how things should continue.
Yeah.
Right
That's
now,
the
he just
only
needs to
way.
hope that Esipenko goes wrong, because if Esipenko does not go, he needs help. I mean, because the position in itself.
Yeah, he keeps needing to find the best move here for himself, and
can he go at
eventually
six? Just be
also
like-
good.
And
It's very
that's
difficult to
also-
find a bad move for black.
But h6 is like, okay, you want to go knight g5, that's your only idea in the position. I'm just going to stop your idea. And we were talking about this, right? When you have an advantage and you stop your opponent's idea, your advantage increases.
I would maybe wait for one move first, just the rook.
Can
maybe.
I not take bishop d4 and bring it on the diagonal? First, prepare in some
So-
way.
Okay, after s6.
Okay, yeah.
Bishop
Now let's
d4
go
and just
bishop
go rook
d4.
d8. Rook d8.
Oh, you have extra ideas with rook d4 later.
Exactly.
Okay, one more try I want to do. Okay, let's go back. Queen h5 खेलते हैं
Okay.
ताकि वो bishop c8 is not irritating at
d8.
all.
Rook d8.
f5 का तो कोई चांस नहीं
Yeah,
है.
because
g4 g5 के लिए टाइम नहीं है.
ये रुक यहाँ
साहिल
होता
भाई,
तो कुछ
कुछ
हो
तो
कर सकते थे
निकालो.
भाई। ये नाइट की तरह अगर चल पाए तो मे बी देयर इज सम पोटेंशियल, बट या looks impossible. कुछ भी नहीं है. King h2 is the best move in the position, by the way.
मतलब are we all agreeing as chess players that white has absolutely zero counterplay?
Pretty much.
Because it's very hard to believe such a dynamic position, but nothing is working out.
No, never say never. Maybe not zero, but like
0.27%.
Yeah, something like that.
Wish he had mentioned for Ding.
28 minutes for Yakubboev, 36 minutes for Esipenko.
Chat क्या बोल रही है? श्रीजा बोल रही है will root for हर्षित भाई in World Rapid and Blitz.
Oh, thank you.
क्या बात है? सहज भाई आप भी सोच लो खेलने के लिए दोहा में. And Sahil is also maybe he can be okay with to be a second. Today
Someone
we
is
were
playing, no?
discussing.
Someone from the Tikku family is
Oh, damn.
Tikku family,
Tikku
अच्छा.
family, wow. Heard it for the first time. But yeah, but I think Sahaj Bhai can play. I think Rakesh Bhai can commentate and Sahaj Bhai can play.
No, I will. I think I already agreed to commentate. So
No, we can work around that अगर खेलना है तो.
Sahil, only one question, ठीक
Sahil bhai
है?
likes to
Your
live dangerously.
partner is a chess player, correct?
हाँ.
वो तो revealed है.
हाँ.
Do you guys work on chess together?
We used to pehle, but in tournaments I think she has like a 3-0 record against me. So I mean,
Ooh, so
although
she is stronger than you.
My rating is a bit higher though, but that's because I don't play now. If I played, I would.
You cannot. It's hard for you to focus. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oof, come on.
Do you have all those 3 games recorded?
Yeah, I do.
You have posted them on your
No, not yet.
channel?
Not yet. But I think she should do that, not me. I don't want to go through my losses ever again.
Oh yeah, master class.
Oh.
Yes. Sahil bhai.
Nice idea. Sahil
I
bhai,
don't
tomorrow
know.
3 games master class. क्या बोलते हो?
I don't know. I don't want to go through trauma again of those 3 games.
नहीं चलता है रे, अभी तो शादी हो रही है, एकदम अलग माहौल में तुम देखोगे तो maybe you fall in love with those games again.
Again? How did she fall in love with the games?
So साहिल भाई सोच लो, आपको स्ट्रीम के एंड तक you have some time. Tomorrow 3 games master class by Sahil Tikku.
Got it.
एक ही मौका है.
On how not to play, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, still no moves. Come on, bhai, kuch to chalo. Okay, H4.
Someone's asking, are we covering South Africa? Yes, we are covering that. Harshad bhai is traveling, I'm traveling, Sagar is there, Abhiday, Aditya are there, so yeah.
तो आप travel कर रहे हो for sure, yeah? You're not going any place else.
Any place else? अभी कुछ अलग invitations आता है तो maybe I give it a thought.
Direct invitation आता तो बात कुछ और होती है.
Yeah. Otherwise, as of now, the plans are clear.
Oh, played.
Best move yet again.
Let's go Esipenko.
By accuracy, 97 versus 87. Like 10 point का difference है भाई, literally.
Yakubboev, I mean, can't really blame him because it's very difficult to try to play for a win knowing that you're in a must-win situation because your mentality changes. And I think in general, it's obviously easier said than done, but you should just approach this as a game where you want to play your best. Because when you have this additional pressure of always wanting to play for a win, you take too many risks, and here Yakubboev with only 19 moves is under so much trouble.
And you know, Harshad bhai, like all the moves which we were looking at, King H2, Queen H5, H5, the Indians' top 3 recommendations were those, but we didn't find anything for that. Well, black was still just clearly better. Crazy.
+3
मुझे लगा कुछ तो रहेगा. अभी इंजन को पूछते हैं what is the best way to continue, but it is surprising.
Yeah, because you want to play rook c1. That's why the knight is so good. You can't play rook c1 and take this pawn. Imagine if you could take it with the rook. Suddenly white's rook is in the game. The knight is a bit loose. You can start playing knight g5, but without this rook in the game, there's nothing to do.
Yes, what's the one thing about the World Cup that you really like a lot in terms of the format, in terms of the players, and one thing about the World Cup that you would like to change?
Wait, what?
By the way, blunder.
Rook b1.
Oh, man.
Okay, he's done.
Wait, that's dead loss.
Completely gone.
I think he knows it.
-6.
I think so. He's in the situation where he may just want to escape this
pain,
this tournament hall also.
You see h4 or queen h5, all these moves, you don't see a winning idea. You see your pawn is hanging. You want to defend that pawn. You know कि अगर ये भी गया तो c pawn queen हो सकता है. You just play the obvious move, rook a b1. And now how does black finish off here, Harshad?
I mean, just bishop c5, the move that we were talking about. Because now knight c4, which we were afraid of, does not work because we take on e3, knight takes, queen c5, and notice that our knight on d3 is protected. Which means that there is no way for white to protect the knight on e3 because, as you rightly pointed out, the knight on d3 covers the e1 and f2 squares.
There is no piece that can defend it. Yeah, that's insane. Wow.
Total domination. And I think Esipenko has spotted it because he kind of is leaning forward in his chair. He's like, bishop c5, maybe also g6, trying to kick away that queen from the center.
Maybe queen g4.
And now bishop c5, for instance. Just
looks even better actually now.
He could have even included h5, by the way, Sahil bhai, and kicked the queen once again.
Oh.
And now.
Again,
bishop c5 also. Just this feels so bad.
Just to kind of have a look at this, takes, king h2,
and just invasion.
Queen e3, yeah, maybe.
Queen e3.
Is Queen E3 working?
Queen E3, there's Queen G2, which is okay, still better. But the best move is apparently Knight F2, Knight G. Oh, bhai. That H5 now makes a lot more sense. Yeah, the Knight can now sit on G4.
वो जब एक बार उसने ब्लंडर किया रुक अगेंस्ट दैट नाइट तब से वो बोला कि भाई नाइट को अभी बस हीरो ही बनाऊंगा मैं हर
By the way, look at this. Queen attacked. You save the queen. Check. Move for black. Black to play and win. Oh, Chat, yeah. Come on, beautiful. Let's go.
Black
Anybody here can guess what is the best move for black?
Exactly.
Yes. Rook into D2.
We have a very strong player actually. I remember, I see, this is a familiar
can
face.
Can we give him the mic?
Yes. Actually,
mic दे दो ना.
Can we give him the mic? What's your name?
I'm Arjun Prabhu.
Arjun,
yeah.
I think Arjun, you were there in the camp, right?
Yes.
So I did, do you remember Amruta, I did this master class in Mumbai that you guys had organized
exactly.
And he was there. So I remember this, he was very sharp. And yes, of course, Rook takes D2 is the best.
And you've come from Mumbai over here?
Yes. I just came for the finals.
What is your rating?
Yeah, I'm 1772 in classical.
And how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
12.
Yeah.
Nice. So, whom do you think will win tomorrow? Or whom are you rooting for?
I think my hopes are on Javokir.
On Sindarov, yeah?
Yes. I think he will win and yeah.
Interesting. And how do you like this experience here? Because we want you to play here in a few years.
Yeah, so even I hope to do so. And yes, I'm loving it over here. I'm enjoying the games, analyzing and everything.
Have you been to the hall?
Yeah, it's great.
Have you been to the playing hall?
No, not yet. So I just came like today. So I just came directly here.
Amazing. Thanks, Arjun.
Yeah, thank you.
So Rook B1 and yeah.
More questions, Harshit bhai. Okay, can we do one thing in this after he plays?
We played
yes.
Bishop C5.
Oh, played.
Abhi यहाँ से Harshit bhai, Sahaj bhai, what we can try to do is in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As many questions as much we can ask to the chat and the people over here because these are our final moments of today and tomorrow. Even I thought.
कुछ भी बोलते हो तुम.
Bishop C5 played.
Okay, now this is hanging. So either you defend it or you take it. What do you do?
Bishop takes C5 तो forced ही है यहाँ पे.
हाँ, मारना ही पड़ेगा.
मारना पड़ेगा. मारो.
So queen say check. King H2 I'm gonna guess is the best square.
Okay, now we'll ask what is the best move for black over here. Ooh, nice.
You found it?
I'm looking at engine. Why will I? Right now I looked at engine because I asked a question.
And he was about to take it.
Yeah, he's about to take.
Okay, both players having less time. But yeah, takes King H to the force.
You know, chat is already thinking, we'll stay here. What is the best move from black?
Invasion.
He's going to take queen takes C5.
Yeah, he played it. Queen C5 check.
Over here, in the audience also, guys.
Anyone? Queen C5 check.
Actually, 2 moves.
G6 is good. Queen E3 also very good.
And these were the 2 moves in the chat as well. Queen E3 and G6.
They are both very good moves actually.
Yep. यार एक बार queen अंदर आ गया तो फिर तो खत्म. Because you don't have rook E1 also. The knight on D3 is controlling all the squares there.
Yep. And by the way, Queen C5
about to be played.
Yeah.
And we might just be at the end of this game here right now as Esipenko has converted his massive advantage to a winning advantage now with
भाई सोच ही नहीं रहा है
कुछ. He has seen it. He has seen it. Brilliant.
Nice. अभी कितनी खुशी हुई. Once chat is also finding. We'll ask more questions.
And he stared at Yakubboev after that. He is on the verge of qualifying to the candidates. Guys, this is the magnitude of this achievement is massive.
And just to show again, I think what's the idea? So if white were to play a random move, A3.
Random तो खेला तो अभी खत्म ही.
What can, how can black move forward, Sahaj bhai?
There's Queen E2 check, there is G6, there is Knight F2, so many moves.
G6 looks good, yeah?
G6 looks amazing actually. And I like that idea of Knight F2 and Knight G4, जो Queen H3 के आने के बाद आ रहा था. अभी नहीं Knight F2.
पहले G6.
पहले
G6. The queen somewhere.
Let's say हम cooperative होते हैं
And now Knight F2.
Or even H5 first, yeah?
Knight F2, Rook D2.
Khatam. Game hi khatam.
And look at this.
Boom.
Look at this move. Knight takes e5. Why? That's insane.
भाई सवाल पूछना इतना बढ़िया मूव है मेरे को
too difficult है.
Really?
सभी winning है इधर.
Okay,
Knight
what
takes
if-
b2 भी winning रहेगा.
Rook d2. Yeah, beautiful.
Wow.
Actually, Esipenko may even do that, you know, because if he spots that,
I think he'll
and
be like,
he's-
masti nahi karna hai. Let's qualify to the candidates.
yeah. Coming back to your question, which you had asked, what is the worst and the best thing about
Yeah, I wouldn't
this
say
tournament,
worst,
right?
but like one thing that you would
Which
like
you
to
would not-
change, and one thing that makes it very exciting for you.
Yeah.
I think World Cup, right? I think World Cup mein basically knockout format is very rare. So I like its knockout. Of course, we saw the brunt of it कि कैसे Indian players knockout हो गए, but at the end, the format itself is quite exciting. You know कि real nerves देखने को मिलते हैं कि भाई every game, any day you could get knocked out. One move and you're home. I like that thing about the format.
And what is there any one thing that you would like to change?
Maybe Indian players के results. I'm hoping that's the only thing. Yeah.
You, Amrita?
One thing I think for me, format I like, but I'm not very sure if I like the tie-break first game format of 15 minutes. From a very long game, suddenly 15 minutes, I don't relate. I feel it has to be at least 45 minutes. Some change over there in the tie-break. It feels too abrupt of an end. So that's one. Yeah, which I don't like.
I think I would like to see sort of like a loser's bracket, yeah, जहाँ पे you sort of have the option of, let's say from round 3, round 4, players play against each other, and finally you can win in that bracket, and you can get to challenge one of the challengers and beat them twice. Like I think in the SCC they have a similar, in the CCT they have a similar bracket, and I would love to see that and being incorporated into World Cup. Like also so many players, like for example, Arjun was playing so well throughout. I mean, and he had one
mistake
and he was out. Yeah,
it's unforgiving, this format.
Also, Anish gave a very nice idea that for the players who are out, there can be another, few invitational events that because they are already here, there's already a playing hall. So it can be maybe 2-3 events of 15 players or 12 players so that they also get to stay.
Maybe that's difficult.
People don't know when to go back,
But it's difficult, no, because you don't know who will get knocked out, so the organizer doesn't know who are the players.
No, that wouldn't matter. It can be thought of कि इतना rating के आगे कोई ना कोई तो out होने ही वाला है, and they also know that we are going back after the tournament. So everybody is here. It feels a bit sad that people are like out of 206, we have only 4 players left over here that way. But what about you?
I think we all kind of agree that this format is very unique. In chess, there is no other event where we see this knockout format, and also we see players being a bit uncomfortable in this format, which is very good for the spectators because the players are kind of outside their comfort zone in this format. I think that's really cool to see. One thing that I guess would be nice is that this is such a long event. So maybe potentially if we could have some sort of also taking some things from your point that the rapid is so much faster than the classical.
Yeah.
Maybe if we could have some sort of a neo-classical format in the beginning, let's say like 45 minutes plus 30 seconds increment.
Yes.
And then the transition towards the tie breaks would be more smooth, maybe.
Harshit bhai, I found the answer to what I don't like about the World Cup. Last move played by Yakubboev, G4. That is just going it's like all in. Yeah, you put all your chips in poker. It's just done. Something happens in the next 2 moves, or I'm gone.
Bhai, it's all in.
तुझे भी आता है poker?
This is a self.
Terminology रटना अच्छा है.
G4.
Drawing dead. I think that's the best way to.
Knight C5 and you can resign.
The queen can't come back now, by the way. There is no way of coming back anymore.
F4 hangs.
Yeah.
Oof.
G4.
But also, what do you like about it?
No, I really like that the players are outside their comfort zone in this format, and that we get to see them in a position of must win. Because in open tournaments, even if you lose a game, it's all about who scores the most points. It's not about not losing. Here, it's actually that you cannot afford to lose. So you have to have this, some sort of a strategy where you take risks, but at the same time, you know when to, just pull the brakes and make a draw. So it's nice. I like the concept of it.
Amazing. You know what I love about this tournament? It's very long and you get a lot of content.
True.
I'm sure Sahil Bhai will agree.
I can agree to that, Amrita, for sure. And meanwhile, talking about content and moves, I think it's just about getting the rook into the game.
This is
and
over.
just move the knight somewhere. For example, the best move. Anybody wants to guess? Anybody here? The best move for black. Where should the knight go? Any guesses? Knight?
Knight.
Yeah,
Knight
exactly.
c5 is definitely the contender. Even knight c1 is a possibility. Just to get this on the board
my
pretty
God.
soon. Even bishop attacking is just deadly. It's just over.
My guess is he played g4 because he's saying, by queen f4 Marlo, let's go into the end game and maybe I can continue the game further.
Oh.
But okay, he's
Even
still
there,
worse
Even
there.
that's worse. Yeah.
Okay, but actually, it's a good point by Sahej because imagine Esipenko thinks that, bhai, mere ko simple chess khelna hai.
No, I think he will actually go for knight c1 or queen e2 check. No, actually knight c1, I think.
You know, the way Esipenko is playing, I don't even think he's thinking that I need a draw. He's just playing as if it's a fresh game and he wants to win here. All his
Absolutely.
moves have directed over there.
Guys, there is also this beautiful move that I saw
Can we ask
bringing
that?
one more rook in the game.
But where? Can we ask them to find a square? Black rook.
एक ही तो move है.
नहीं मिस हो जाएगा.
ऐसी कौन सी मूव है हर्षित भाई? क्रेजी
भाई
लग रही
क्या
है
ही
कुछ।
क्रेजी मूव है. देखा ना, ये देखो एरो.
मैं देखने सोच रहा हूँ एक्चुअली.
शायद तू भी सोच रहा है.
रुक, ओके, रुक या f8 तो नहीं होगा. I mean that's why obvious.
तो नहीं होगा.
Crazy bhai. Chat, can you try to guess? Harshit bhai has come up with a very interesting question. Of course, there are many winning options here, but when you see a beauty, तब तो दिल में धक धक हो जाती है.
And yes, Arya Mutildo, Ramesh, Ishan, all of these players, a lot of players now actually have found it rook to d4.
Wow.
And the point is that the knights, when they defend each other, they can also be a liability. If you take the knight on d4, it loses control of the d2 knight. You chop that and you're just getting mated on the next move.
Wow, it's just checkmate, straight checkmate, yeah?
So all the best moves were about getting in. Basically, knight c1, knight c5, rook d4, all on the d2 knight
And rook
after
f4
the
aa raha hai,
g4
F4
move.
is also coming, yeah, it's just over.
Oh, if he plays this move, na, ऐसा finish करेगा तो फिर तो it will be the finish of the
I mean, I'm sure he
event.
sees like multiple ways to win here. So many.
Imagine, because in the semi-finals he blundered his rook and he lost. Here he can sacrifice his rook and qualify. I think that would
Redemption.
be cool.
I think he's literally seen till the end of the game now. I think he's seen by rook d4 देख लिया होगा उसने. He might have seen knight c5, knight c1. He sees multiple ways. He knows he's winning. अब बस वो nerves काम रखने. कोई last
And he's
minute.
excited by. He wants to smile. It feels like he wants to play
भाई
rook
रुगड़ी
d4.
फोर खेला तो हर्षित भाई बढ़िया बढ़िया सवाल. He's vibing now.
Yeah, he's like, rook d4, knight c1, knight c5. He has the luxury of choosing at this point.
So many moves.
Life-changing event for Esipenko,
Yeah,
a
obviously.
chance at becoming world champion.
Why not rook to d5? That's what also people are
क्योंकि
asking.
कुछ threat ही नहीं है ना guys.
हाँ,
और
वो
bishop
बिशप
भी
को
बंद हो
बंद
गया
कर
अपना.
दिया.
Even that's winning, so.
Knight c5 or knight c1. Knight c1 बहुत ही बढ़िया चाल है भाई.
There is no difference,
knight. I didn't play it.
You know, the best move here, can you guess? It's knight e4.
And giving up the piece?
And then queen e4. Giving up the queen as well and saying...
मतलब
queen
resign. That's what you're saying.
basically
So
resigns.
basically in the next two moves we may have
A resignation.
Yeah, heartbreak for Yakubboev though.
Yakubboev played so well. Came all the way to the semi-finals. Played against Sindarov, his own countrymate. They drew the two games in classical. Sindarov defeated him in the tie-breaks. Apologized. They showed great sportsmanship there. After that, he's playing against Esipenko here. First game, he lost. Second game, also he's losing. That's tough.
And also, could you share with us who all did he play?
Oh, yeah.
Yakubboev,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know
He
it has been a long tournament.
He
We've
played
forgotten many of the opponents.
Nicholas Hushenbeth.
Hushenbeth, he defeated him.
Yeah, Thaidai Wan he defeated. Then Pranav.
Pranav V he defeated.
Oh.
Gabriel Sargsyan. he defeated, and Alexander Donchenko. These are the players that he defeated on his quest to the candidates.
Yeah, and Donchenko, I think at that moment, everybody thought he would be the one to win because he was in such a great form. But Yakubboev managed to beat him.
Exactly.
So this means Esipenko gets the 7th spot of the candidates.
Yeah.
And
Most
tomorrow
likely.
we're going to have the finals of the World Cup, and the stakes would be who will be the winner of the World Cup.
And also $40,000 because the second place is $80,000 and the first is $120,000.
Wow.
So just एक कल का दिन is worth like 35 lakhs almost for both these players.
By crazy amount for one game.
One game nahi bhai, it can
One
go
match.
to Armageddon also.
True.
Actually at 35 lakh के लिए at least Armageddon जाएगा तो बढ़िया है फिर सबके लिए. We get to see more games.
Yeah.
Harshit bhai is like नहीं मेरे को चेन्नई जाना
नहीं
है.
अभी बस बहुत लंबा हो गया टूर्नामेंट. I think the players are also very tired right now, Amruta.
Someone
They
in the
are.
chat is asking why is he taking so long to play this move. I think it's probably the final thing before he blurts out like the rest of the
Yeah,
moves.
exactly.
Because this is where the position changes. Like knight c5 and rook takes d2 or knight c1, rook takes d2 will just be GG's. He's making sure कुछ miss नहीं हुआ है, कोई rook hanging नहीं है position में. And I think he will go for it and then the game should be over very, very soon.
Also, Manasvi points out an important thing. Sindarov will be on fire going into the freestyle finals in South Africa. So we'll have Arjun there. We'll have Sindarov also
but
there.
I feel like
Wow.
Sindarov will be a bit more relaxed than Arjun, right? Arjun will be a bit more motivated because he did not do so well here. So
Yeah.
he'll try to be extra ambitious there, whereas Sindarov, of course, but he will continue his good form in the freestyle. But it's very different, Amruta. The freestyle, like, you have absolutely nothing to do with the opening in freestyle. It's all about creativity. So I'm not very sure if the momentum from classical tournaments can continue
Correct.
in freestyle.
You are
events.
right. I agree with you completely. We have a chess question in the chat by Nehal who says, what about bishop takes f3?
Oh, chess
Bhai,
question in the
wo-
chat. That's rare.
भाई bishop f3 मतलब वो bishop is like
Wait,
जान
wait,
है
wait.
जान.
Knight c1!
Arre,
Let's go!
Let's clap. What a move.
Finishing off in
Amazing.
style.
Amazing.
And he gets up. He's like,
He
oh
knows
la la,
it's
the
over.
job is done.
He knows it's over, yeah? He knows it's over.
And look at Yakubboev here. Maybe we can just go full screen as these are probably the final few moments of this game here.
How many more moves
Double
are you
exclamation.
predicting?
Maybe it's possible resignation now.
Now?
And
Maybe
look
two
at-
moves.
What? I mean, yeah, but how?
You cannot play
He
anything.
knows.
You-
He knows it's sad. We all feel it for Northerbek Yakubboev. He has had such an amazing journey. He has made Uzbek so proud.
Absolutely. I mean, reaching this stage.
You know, I also love that moment when he lost against Sindarov. And then they were walking, and then he kind of congratulated.
on the
I think
back, yeah.
Chesscom had shot that. Very, very beautiful one.
I think human emotions देखने में बहुत अच्छा. Chess players don't express their emotions over the board, right? At least during the part of the game. So जब वो express करते हैं, it means even more.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you know, these moments when you pat your opponent on the back after they qualify to the candidates, even after you lost, make you like the players more than just the game, right? Like, and as they say, like, many win games, few win hearts. I'm sure all these players who have been playing here, the last 4 players have won plenty of hearts. This move, knight c1, is
Just
is
to
a
show
dagger.
how bad this is, the third best of the Indian is queen at 7.
Bhai,
So just to
bhai.
show
Yeah,
that. So that's how bad it is, and I think this is all but resigns. In a normal game, Yakubboev would have resigned by now.
Also, it's the second brilliancy in the game by Esipenko
Yeah.
in just under 24 moves. If we can show the first one, Sailbhai, very quickly, where he
I mean-
played, where he called him Esipenko.
Yeah, and both the classical games he's winning with the white and black pieces, and after that blunder, this is what he is representing and inspiring, I think, all the young people over here as well to fight back as if nothing happened.
Amrita, you summed it up, yeah? Bishop d5 was a move of tension, not a move of pressure, है ना? This one move just completely destroyed his chances. Knight c3 here, normal move, he would have maintained chances, but After that was all downhill.
It's a great game as an example to show light square weaknesses can be so bad, like as good as a rook down or a piece down. That is the power.
Oh, this was a epic miniature played by Esipenko. Just 24 moves, and he has completely demolished White's position, demolished White's hopes of making it to the candidates. He's just walking around, soaking in the moment, and I'm sure for the first time ever we are going to see Esipenko smile, because he was so focused for the whole event here.
I think he will go to the spa.
He deserves to go to the spa, jump in the pool. Just this is huge. I mean, he was so close. How old is he? 22 years old?
I think he's 24, if I'm not mistaken.
He's my age, actually, right?
Yeah, I think he's 24.
Even Yakubboev might, not go immediately. He will help Sindarov and oh, hi, Sagar, sit here. Can we have the camera over there?
Amruta जो भी बोलती है सागर भाई सुन लेते हैं. Crazy भाई.
Sweet. साहिल भाई सीख लेना थोड़ा.
Bye.
Can we have the camera there? And Sagar, what's that? Something exciting.
Yeah, somebody gifted this to us or me. I'm not sure.
Lord Emperor of Black Demons.
Very nice. And although not so nice as Knight C1 though. What a move. By the way, you could win with any move, right?
Yeah.
No, there was another amazing move, which we thought if it happens, Harshit Bhai found it, would be incredible.
Yeah,
do you want to
is there
try?
any move that we can say where Sahaj Bhai will sing Kishore Kumar song?
Oh,
भाई सहज भाई एक सॉन्ग हो जाए भाई कोई भाई बोला था ना भाई आप गाते हो
हाँ but that was a long time
Knight C1 is by deserving of a Kishore.
काम करो साहिल भाई की शादी की डेट रिवील कर देता हूँ मैं.
वो
बाकी सब छोड़ो, मैं वही करता हूँ.
भाई मेरे पे कहाँ से आ गया भाई, कभी तो ले लो.
लाइमलाइट आई है ना, मैं उसको ऐसे ही मैं डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर सकता हूँ. साहिल भाई सॉरी भाई.
करने से क्या ही बुराई है, मतलब उसमें कौन सी बड़ी.
अरे डेट के बाद हॉल बचेगा और फिर सब लोग उधर पहुंच जाएंगे ना.
सब आ जाएंगे.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, but still like
they have already figured out it's between 2nd to 5th, by the way.
I'm
Let's
not
go,
a singer.
let's go, Sahaj bhai. Feel confident.
Sahaj bhai, guys,
We are
let's give it
all
up for
here.
Sahaj. Let's go.
There is no chance.
We need you.
There is no
After
chance.
world.
I'm sorry.
अरे
I'm not a singer, huh?
कौन सा
भाई
गाना
चेस
गाया था
कमेंट्री में आप मुझे किशोर कुमार के गाने से बोलवा रहे हो एंड यू आर सिंग. क्या हुआ भाई, क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो
भाई? ऐसा कोई सॉन्ग गाओ कि which can tell the exact moment of Andre Esipenko.
I sing a song. अरे लता मंगेशकर कोई गाना गाती है तो
चलेगा. डन.
हाँ डन. मैं नहीं ये.
क्या हुआ?
हर्षित भाई आप तो गा ही लोगे कोई.
हर्षित कुछ भी करता है, पता है उसको. बोल अब भी बोल, डांस कर तो अब भी करेगा.
नहीं, मैं अमृता बोल रहा था बाय द वे.
बाय द वे गाइस, जिस तरह से आंद्रे एसिपेंको चल रहा है वहां पे, इज लाइक इट deserves some music.
बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक ऐसे we can all hear.
माइकल जैक्सन म्यूजिक लगा दो भाई, मस्त चलेगा.
तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ.
अरे वाह.
भाई गाओ ना तुम.
याद
रखेगी दुनिया
एसिपेंको का नाइट C1. ओके भाई,
ये तो किशोर कुमार था, मैंने लता मंगेशकर का था.
अरे ये क्या है
ऑडियंस में भाई, मैंने लता मंगेशकर बोला था, राइट? कम ऑन अमृता जी please.
कौन सा गाना तो बताओ.
आप सोचो ना.
लता मंगेशकर.
पता नहीं है भाई कौन से सॉन्ग है भाई. ये गाना बाद में अपन गा लेंगे. पहले
मैच नहीं हो रहा है. लुक्का छुपी बहुत हुई,
भी खेल लो नौ देर बैक.
कैंडिडेट्स में आ जाओ ना.
तुझे थके है अब तेरी माँ, आजा.
अमेजिंग भाई.
Nice, let's go.
C1.
दिल क्या करे
अरे,
जब
let's
किसी
go.
से भाई थोड़ा कोरस भी दो ना यार।
हाँ।
किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ कब किसी को भाई थोड़ा शादी में यही करना है किसी से प्यार हो जाए।
वाओ,
क्या बात है।
सहज भाई।
सहज भाई, जब आप 12 साल के थे एंड यू केम फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड यूथ चैंपियनशिप एंड यू हैड वन, तब आपने ये गाना गाया?
नहीं, it was a different one. I think it was that जिंदगी एक सफर, something like that.
जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना। अबे वो गाओ ना फिर।
भाई वो मुझे मैसेज आया कॉपीराइट
स्ट्राइक आया भाई, पहले उसको देखो आप। जीत गया भाई वो।
चैट बोल रहे हैं अमेजिंग कमेंट्री।
सब बोल रहे हैं सबके सब।
This is amazing. No, but there are actually, I was talking to Alois. He's also from Croatia. He had come over here.
He takes the night.
Wait, this is going to be the final
Rook
moment.
takes D2. Vamos.
Oh, finish.
भाई
Brilliancy.
by losing the rook against Wei to sacrificing it to qualify to the candidates. I
Wow.
mean, this was the storyline
क्या बात
of Esipenko's tournament.
It's
and he
checkmate,
takes
yeah,
it.
by the way. Just checkmate.
Boom. And look at Yakubboev.
Wow.
Like, I mean, this
Is that another brilliancy? That must be,
something
no?
to admire,
King
yeah?
G3.
Something to admire by Yakubboev, always having a smile on his face.
No, I mean, he's such a gentleman. He's won so many hearts over here in this whole tournament.
And Queenie too now, right?
I think it's the best move is apparently Bishop F3.
Bishop F3, Rook F3, Queen E2.
Yeah, and Queen
or
E2.
Queenie
No,
two.
he played Queen E2.
Both of the
Yeah, both of
and he
them,
just plays Queenie 2 directly, and he's just not even making sure it's on E2.
Forced
And-
resignation,
and
yeah?
he signs the score.
Ooh, a big congratulations to Esipenko, who got a shot at history over here, finishing third and qualifying for the amazing candidates, being the
What a result
only
for him.
Russian.
Wow.
Guys, also a round of applause for Yakubboev, who made it so far to the semis. Didn't go his way in this tournament, but I'm sure he's going to be a name we are going to talk about in the near future and for a long time.
And it's so amazing. He is there analyzing with his opponent, has a smile on his face there. Of course, a lot of pain inside
Guys,
there,
this
but
journey of 25 days, 26 days for both players comes to an end.
And 2 players remain. Now it's all about winning this important cup, yeah?
भाई लेकिन अभी एसिपेंको रुक ब्लंडर के बाद ये कमबैक, I mean, this has been the best comeback I've ever seen.
Look at him. He's sitting in the same way after he blundered with Wei. ऐसे ही बैठा है. Now he can't believe that he is through to the candidates. Tomorrow is a free day for Esipenko, you know, kind of. Because there are games he doesn't have to play. He can chill in Goa for a change.
And you know, we had this thing कि जहाँ पे कोई रशियन कैंडिडेट्स में नहीं होगा तो पहली बार होगा, but he makes it, yeah?
भाई उसने बता दिया कि भाई हम तो
अभी
हैं.
किसी को भी एसिपेंको's autograph, if you want to take, please take it on G2 square.
Man, he, like, you know, his silence, his expression speaks so many words there. As, you know, sometimes you can just see the happiness in him. It meant so much to him to make it to the candidates. It means so much for any chess player to qualify.
There you have the congratulations
the
over
hug.
there.
Yeah.
And you know, he's going to feel the whole energy drain now, because what happens is towards the end, you know, you're using all your reserve energy, लेकिन अभी hit होएगा
It hit me
यहाँ पे.
exactly that he's made it, that he's
I think
qualified.
generally for when you win, थोड़े time तक you still feel the energy because you have that kind of
Closing
excitement.
ceremony तक शायद.
But for Yakubboev, it will hit quite a
it's,
lot right now because he lost.
Very sad. But I think for Uzbeks, they have
we
Jao
have a
here.
very big team who has just joined us.
Arey, we have the entire chess-based India team here.
Oh my
That's
God.
incredible.
Hello. Yeah, we actually are closing in on 10 years of
Yeah.
chess-based India. So they all have come here.
That's
We
so
decided
nice.
to have a small sort of offsite, a meetup of all of us. So very cool.
Crazy.
अर्शित भाई आप भी तो इधर हो. सहज भाई आज रात को
बैडमिंटन खेल सकते हैं.
If Sagar is inviting us to a party, then we have to go.
नहीं, but सागर पार्टी में इनवाइट करके खुद नहीं जाएगा.
Yeah,
So, guys, I think it's the end of the day, yeah,
It's
today.
the end of the day. Only 2 players remain, Wei and Sindarov. They're going to play the tiebreaks tomorrow for one last time. It might finish in 2 games. It might finish in 4 games. We might even see 6 more games tomorrow. But that's what we are going to see tomorrow, the finals. And Sagar, any final few thoughts from today?
Yeah, for today, I think one of the most incredible things happened was Andrei Esipenko's comeback from the semi-finals to this. That blunder by Nodirbek today just showed that mentally he was checked out. Ki bhai, ab aur nahi hoga ye. And so 2-0 victory to Andrei Esipenko means that a great finish for him. And I'm actually very curious now for tomorrow. Has anyone's prediction changed here? We can also ask our audience here, how many are supporting Wei and how many Javokir Sindarov?
Wei fans! Wei fans!
So first for Wei fans. Wei
Let's
fans
go.
कितने?
Let's go!
Okay.
And Sindarov?
What about Sindarov fans? Wow.
भाई 50-50 लग रहा है
50-50
पूरा.
है, हाँ.
Yeah.
Also, can we get Esipenko? That's what the chat is asking. या वो थक गया रहेगा आज?
I think he must be tired, but I don't know. It must be already done 15 minutes ago, and there will be so many interviews he'll be doing.
Yeah, I think it would be amazing when he goes to the pool, and Sagar, if you can do his interview when he's in the pool.
अभी था वो उधर ही था.
किधर है?
पूल में था वो.
अरे वो सिंदारो था, Esipenko की बात.
सिंदारो ने Esipenko भाई सिंदारो को कल
Sindarov
खेलना
has to
है.
play
हाँ,
finals.
वो था पूल में भी.
कौन?
सिंडारो.
हाँ, he is relaxing.
Also, we have to reveal, because today was a decisive game. So now for every decisive game, we reveal something. So today Sahil Bhai's
भाई वो
date.
आज नहीं भाई वो कल क्या करेंगे रिवील कुछ बचा ही नहीं है.
नाम कल करेंगे, but डेट तो आज रिवील
Date
करेंगे.
5th December.
Oh, Sahil Bhai getting married on 5th December.
Crazy.
तो साहिब लोकेशन कब कर रहे हो?
नहीं
लोकेशन नहीं भाई.
साहिल भाई का चेहरा ऐसा है ना, वो सोच रहे मैं ये ठीक कर रहा हूँ कि नहीं, पर बोलते जा रहे वो. He is playing along. But Sahil bhai, I'm telling you bhai, live stream is a must for your marriage. Just put forth the proposal. And Sahaj bhai is already there as a commentator.
And you should find a sponsor also. I'm sure you will get a sponsor.
भाई हम लोग
Maybe we can have the Black Friday offer.
सब लोग आ रहे हैं, चेस को मेंबरशिप मिल रही है भाई पहले उनको.
रिटर्न गिफ्ट में सब लोग उधर टैक्टिक्स सॉल्व कर रहे हैं.
Puzzle rush.
हाँ puzzle. What if 30 puzzle rush solve किया तो ही खाना मिलेगा? भाई नहीं तो जाओ वापस.
भाई फिर हॉल खाली रहने वाला है भाई वहाँ पे.
खर्चा तो बचेगा ना तेरा, फिर वो टूर्नामेंट खेलना.
पर खर्चा तो लग गया ना, हॉल खाली का मतलब नहीं है.
That's true.
Interesting.
Lot of ideas Arshad bhai is taking.
Wedding
here.
invite में भेजना था puzzle rush. You play puzzle rush and then the invite unlocks.
Exactly.
भेजता हूँ
Send
मैं
a
तभी.
screenshot to us. Post it with hashtag Sahil hashtag.
बस आगे ऐसा है, अभी इतने सारे नए चीजें आए कि ऐसा लग रहा है कि अपनी शादी अभी होनी चाहिए थी. कितना कुछ.
वापस.
We
हाँ,
could
you can do it.
We could potentially like remarry.
अपन कुछ तो रखेंगे डेर 15 साल तक if we are together then.
If we are together.
तभी करेंगे.
अमृता का confidence थोड़ा है नहीं. But okay, guys, we can end
we'll
the day.
end this stream now, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. One last time tomorrow at 3 p.m. See you all tomorrow.
Oh, one last thing.
Yes.
Sahaj bhai, can we do a master class tomorrow at 2 p.m.?
Pakdo bhai, pakdo.
Huh?
And one more.
चलेगा ना भाई? Really?
Done.
Sagar, can we add maybe some more time to it, or even some time? I don't know how much. But Sahil bhai has 3 games where he lost with his wife. I mean, to be wife.
Oh.
So those 3 games के लिए we got a request today for a master class.
मैं मास्टर क्लास उसी में ही कर देता हूँ.
We'll figure, I think. Maybe it would be better after marriage to have the winner do that master class.
Okay, that is a good idea. That is a better idea. Definitely. But we also have from Uzbekistan over here. How are you feeling? Because it must not be easy. It is a mixed feeling over there. Could you share your thoughts with us right now?
Okay, hello everyone. Okay, today Nodirbek Yakubboev lost, but a lot of world's tops are just eliminated until today, and he just came to at that stage, and this is also a huge thing for him, I think.
Absolutely.
I think he will return next year. Maybe he will get another chance to participate in candidates also in the next year, but for him, this is a huge tournament for him. He got a month being here, playing at the world's top players and getting at this stage. This is also means a lot, I can say. And also for Sindarov, he got a short draw today also. And also, I don't know what to expect tomorrow from him. I think he's preparing a lot for tomorrow because, as you have seen that, at the previous round also, he had a quick draw with another Yakubboev. And at the tie-breaks, we have seen what happens. And tomorrow, I hope he will get a good rest. He will get a good preparation for tomorrow's game, and he'll be back strong.
So my question is, what is the emotion in Uzbekistan? Is it like we are happy now, we have a candidate? Or they are like, no, we need the World Cup? What kind of emotion exists?
If I tell the truth, our people are not agree for the second place. They are telling that our two players came to the stage and no World Cup, no birthday, no celebration. No World Cup, no celebration, because Sindarov is preparing a lot for the tournament. He just tried at the Uzbekistan, the Samarkand, but now he's got a chance. He's playing the tie-breaks. Our fans are only happy with the World Cup.
Wow. That is a very direct statement there. And I think that says it all, for the players. It's not about just candidates now. It's about putting their name in history. You join the likes of Levon Aronian, last year Magnus Carlsen. All these players who have won the World Cup.
Because I want to say another thing, that being young world champion is also another thing. Being a part of candidates is another thing. He's already a candidate. And being another young world champion, this is another thing, It gives him another kind of emotions, another huge, power for being a good player in the candidates.
Actually, he would be the youngest World Cup winner ever, I guess.
Wow.
No? If he wins
I also think so, because he's just 19 and even in candidates we'll have very young people
Of
this
course,
time.
this is the reason.
it would be a huge thing for Sindarov to win. Let's see.
So picture अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त कल के लिए. It's gonna be exciting, and these are the final moments of what is the second last day of the World Cup, and we're gonna see you tomorrow with some exciting tie breaks to see who wins FIDE World Cup 2025. Bye bye. Take care.
Hi everyone, I hope you are enjoying the coverage of the FIDE World Cup 2025 in Goa, India. Look at the beautiful place I am in right now. While we are on this break, I want to tell you that ChessBase has just launched the ChessBase version, the newest version, ChessBase 2026 and Mega 26, Mega Database 2026 on 12th of November. Earlier, ChessBase used to launch a version every 2 years. But now, starting from this year, it will be launched every year, just like Mega Database. Hence, from ChessBase 18, we have now launched to ChessBase 26. Then it will happen ChessBase 27 and so on. Mega Database is world's largest chess database and has more than 11.7 million games and 114,000 annotated games. What are the newest features in ChessBase 26? Well, here's a short video for you to know all about it.
ChessBase 26 is here, starting with the enhanced opening report, rating-based statistics for your favorite openings, instructive tactical training built right in, the history of each opening, its pioneers, and a fashion chart showing popularity over time. Then we have the Monte Carlo analysis, simulating thousands of games, defining practical chances and typical maneuvers. Also, new detection of duplicate games, AI description of plans, real-time ray tracing, and more. ChessBase 26. Expand your chess horizon.
In December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships bring the globe's elite to battle under lightning time controls. December 26th to December 30th, Rapid and Blitz formats designed to reward precision, courage, and creativity. In the heart of the Middle East, Doha offers more than a board, a world-class venue, a cultural backdrop, and a stage worthy of legends. With a €1 million prize fund on the line and the title of world champion at stake. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships, the ultimate test of fast chess.
Want to play chess but don't know how to get started? Try chess.com. Play for free against someone at your level or challenge one of our friendly computer bots. Trying to improve your chess? Learn the Queen's Gambit and other openings with guided interactive lessons. Like chess but don't want the pressure of playing games? Chess.com has hundreds of thousands of fun puzzles to help you relax and sharpen your mind. Play your friends, make new ones around the world, follow the latest games, and more. Sign up and play for free at chess.com today. A premium membership at chess.com will help you improve your game with full access to a powerful set of learning tools. Unlimited tactics let you practice like a master, with more than 50,000 puzzles to challenge you at every level. Our library of interactive chess lessons, created by master coaches, will enhance every aspect of your game. And after each game you play, the computer analysis feature will give you feedback on every move you played, turning every game into a chance to learn. And that's not all. Premium benefits also include unlimited tournaments, video lessons, the Opening Explorer, and much, much more. Upgrade now to take your game to the next level.